Go ahead. Make my day.
The first rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club.
Here's Johnny.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
This is Sparta!
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
You talking to me?
I see dead.
Houston, we have a problem.
Just a drink. A martini, shaken not stirred.
Why so serious?
I'm gonna make him an offer, Cameron.
Welcome to Dinner and a Podcast. Here are your hosts, Steve, Joe, and Mike.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 66 of Dinner and a Podcast, the show where three best friends get together, share a meal and a conversation discussing all things pop culture, movies, TV, and comics. Make sure to check out our Facebook page by searching Dinner and a Podcast, our website, dinnerandapodcast.weebly.com. There you can find comic reviews, full comic synopses, dinner and a movie reviews, and Just a Bit Outside, which is our sports section. You can also find our shop.
Normal?
Yes.
Okay.
You can also find our shop where you can buy our pins and our stickers, and you can also find our shop there where you can buy our pins and our stickers, and our Twitter and Instagram feeds are at Dinner Podcast. I want to say hi to all of our buddies in the Nerd Podcast Mafia and the BSPN Podcasting Network, which we are proud members of. Be sure to listen to all the entertaining shows, especially Not Another Nerdy Podcast and the Nerds with Words. Also want to say what's up to our good friends Aussie and the Palm over across the sea. And Joe, do you like cookies?
I love cookies.
That's good because we got gifts. We got a very special gift today.
Oh no.
From our favorite murderer / baker, Marie DeZio.
Are they bleeding hearts?
I don't know if they're bleeding, but they're hearts.
Heads? Are they body parts?
I didn't open the box because I wanted it to be a surprise.
Are they whoopie pies?
Delicious whoopie pies. They're not,
I love when
unfortunately.
they're moist and creamy.
And creamy whoopie pies. Yeah, the ones that... we'll get into that later. But we got a box here, and it says... Oh, look, nice little card. See, the card has blood splatter on it,
Oh my
which
God.
is pretty cool. It says, to Dinner and a Podcast, inspired by Sweetheart's Candy, these are some of my favorite lines from the show. Enjoy at your own risk. with an emoji of a death emoji.
That would be great if she actually poisoned us.
DeZio Bakes, a.k.a. Old Cement Hands. DeZio Bakes, a.k.a. Old Cement Hands, Baker by Day, Murderer by Night. That's our calling card right there.
All
We cannot throw that away. So what they are, remember those little heart candies that you would get for Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
That would say, Be Mine and XOXO.
Suck it. Oh, I get different ones.
You got a rock. Well, she kind of made cookies that look like those, but instead of having those sweet, sentimental things on them, there are quotes from the show.
I have a feeling these are going to be Joe-centric quotes.
Shitters full. That's one of them. I like that. Ooh, La Boom. That's a good one. Give me them ribs. Give me them ribs, you. Oh, this is another Joe, Mike-centric one. Man up. Usually said towards me.
Yeah.
In my direction.
Or millennials.
Sebastian's Brigade.
How's it spelled?
Sebastian or Brigade?
No, Brigade. Is it B-R-I-G-A-D-E? Yeah, G-A-D-E, yeah. Brigade.
Credit card only? I don't know what that one is. What's that one from?
I don't know.
Long Island Iced Teas?
What was the other one?
Credit card only.
Credit card only? I don't know. Did I go somewhere there was only credit cards? I don't like icky things. I don't. That's for me. I get that one. What else we got? Jaeger bombs. That's a Joe one.
Yep.
Want to eat a Jaeger bomb cookie?
Yes.
All right, there you go. Red light special. Fake news.
Red light special?
I don't know what red light special is.
I can't remember a lot of these.
Oh, this one's great. It says Shmoo crossed out Shmuel Park. Very good, Marie. Very good. And words. I'm gonna have words. You want one, Mike?
Yeah.
There you go. These are delicious and they're great looking cookies. They're little hearts. They have
there's so many of them.
I know, right? They got nice thick icing on the top. If you want to make orders through Marie, you can find her at DeZio Bakes.
What's Taco Bell asshole?
Taco Bell asshole? I don't know.
That's what one of them says.
I don't remember saying any of these
Roy
things.
Disney.
3 Roy.
3 Roy. You can find her at DeZio Bakes. It's DIZEOBAKES on Instagram. And if you want to make an order through her,
Roy Eisner?
it's DeZioBakes@gmail.com. Hey, Joe, you got any news?
I got a new segment for you today.
What is it?
It's going to be Joe's top 10 You Know It.
All right, Joe's top 10. You knows it.
So I want to start off with a couple of trailers that I know you didn't watch.
Okay.
But there's one that caught my eye in particular.
All right.
It's the Dundee trailer.
I definitely didn't watch this.
Have you seen it?
Okay, yes, I have.
What'd you think?
This is Crocodile Dundee.
I heard it's not real.
What?
I heard it's just an advertising campaign for Australia.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna Google right now.
I heard there might be rumors that it's not real as well.
Okay, so we know it's fake news then.
We don't know for sure. I mean, anything could be fake news if we're
You
talking
said
about
it 50-50.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. 50-50.
So I was watching, I'm like, this could be a really good.
Yeah, because it's all Australian actors
Yeah.
and actresses, right?
The Hemsworth, Hugh Jackman,
Yeah.
Russell Crowe, Margot Robbie.
Yeah. Which I had no idea she was Australian until now.
Neither do I.
That's pretty awesome.
The bad girl from John Wick 2.
The bad girl in John Wick 2.
The Italian
Oh,
guy's
yeah?
right hand.
Oh, really?
you
She's
know.
Australian?
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow.
She's in the movie.
She's in the marketing strategy.
Right.
Okay. All right.
So I saw that and I was excited for it.
Sure. Why not?
But did you guys see the Ant-Man and Wasp trailer?
Absolutely not. It looks good.
It looks great. You're probably going to get it during Black Panther.
I'm probably going to leave.
You should watch it. It's good. What'd you think, Mike?
It looks very good. It looks very good.
How's the costume? Because the costume's getting a lot of flack.
Yeah, it's
fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
So the female costume is getting a lot of flack, right?
Yeah.
Because they say it looks like it has a penis
That's what they say.
on the chest.
I haven't seen it.
It's a wasp.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's like the face of a wasp.
Okay.
They're just not looking at the whole thing.
Gotcha.
Old penis wasp face.
Yeah, like
Put that on a cookie.
Old beakless.
his is the face.
Put on the cookie.
His is an ant, and
Yeah.
hers is a wasp.
There better be an old beakless cookie in there.
Might be
Sorry.
too recent.
It's just a wasp, and then
Yeah.
people are just not looking at it as a whole.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
They like someone
People
got
have nothing to talk about.
like they were sitting around in a room with whiteboards, and they're like, "What do we think the costume should look like?" And they're like, "Penises. It needs more penises." Like that never happened.
And make that Black Panther pin white while you're at it.
Just his eyes to really throw everyone off.
Right. Stupid. Stupid. But yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to stay away from it because that's something I want to see. I am going to watch the Solo trailer.
Do you want me to spoil it a little bit?
I don't care. It's fine.
It looks like
They
it's
shrink.
taking place after Civil War,
Okay.
but before Infinity War.
All right. That's not a spoil. I don't think that's a big
It
spoiler.
says it appears that this trailer's fake, and it's because like, how much would this movie cost? Apparently, there's a Russell Crowe, Hugh Jackman, Chris and Liam Hemsworth, Margot Robbie, Danny McBride.
10 seconds ago, man, over here.
Right?
The list of people is insane,
Well, he said he was going to go Googling it.
and it's set to run as ads during the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
for Australia.
the guys over at Mr. Sunday Movies had called that ahead of time. They did something like this in the past with tourism for Australia.
We should have just went right to the source and asked Aussie and the Palm.
Yeah, that's true too.
We could have got, like, first-hand
But
knowledge.
just the Aussie, not the Palm. He's British. He wouldn't know shit.
Marie's ruining the episode because everyone just
Yeah, thanks,
the whole
Marie.
time.
Now I gotta listen to old chewy mouths. But they are so good, aren't they? These words.
very
They're
are so
delicious.
good.
So last week,
Uh-huh.
we educated you on Kickstarters.
We did.
Yes.
We did.
did?
Mike educated me
Oh,
on
yeah,
Kickstarter.
yeah,
I had no
yeah,
idea
right.
what the hell it was. Still
So-
kind of shaky on it.
Joe posted an article on his page and tagged us in it.
Okay.
And it was the most ridiculous thing I ever seen that's getting kickstarted.
What is it?
It's called Your Private Theater.
Oh, I saw this post.
Yeah. So basically what it is
It
a
looks
hamper.
stupid.
A what?
A hamper.
Yeah.
That's turned upside down.
Uh-huh.
And there's instead of like your mesh that's on the bottom of the
Instead of
hamper,
your laundry.
it's a glass, like plexiglass covering with a strap that you put your phone in.
Uh-huh.
Then you lie down underneath this little hamper and you slip your head in. So imagine you turn the hamper upside down on your head and you're lying down.
And
you ever
wear
see
like a helmet?
Do you ever see a
Or wear
horse
it
with a
looking-
feed bag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just imagine that over your whole face.
Right, so you're looking like long ways
yes.
down the hamper.
Down the hamper.
You're lying. You're supposed to be with it lying down.
So you're
looking
laying
up.
down and you're placing a hamper over
Over your face.
head.
Yes.
Yes. So no light can get in.
No light. It
And
has
your
its own-
phone's the top
Yes.
half?
Yes. It should be an iPad probably. Phone's probably too little.
Well, it's for anything, iPad,
Okay.
phone, or
So you're changing, you're creating like the appearance of the aspect ratio being huge.
Yes.
Right.
Like a theater.
Because it's the only thing you can see.
Right. I don't know why you have to be laying down to do it. I don't want to watch TV.
Because all the
down.
injuries.
Well, that's the thing. I watched the video, and the guy was like, "No more sore arms. No more phone hitting your face."
What?
Yeah, because
No more.
How many times have you hit
from,
yourself
like,
in the
walking
face?
around holding your phone?
or lying down and holding it above your head, and you drop the phone on your face.
I've never done that.
No.
I've never felt the inclination. I've never been inclined to watch my phone while in bed.
I watch my phone while in bed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I made a note to write down the quote that they had in their video.
Mm-hmm.
Up until now, there hasn't been an all-in-one solution that helps free your body while giving you the privacy you deserve. There is. It's called a TV.
And a couch.
And a couch. You lie down on your couch, you turn on your TV, there's nobody
Millennials don't
around.
like those. They're too traditional.
Yeah, it's
They
true.
want to strap a laundry basket to their head. And
We just
wander
talked
around
about one
all
that
day.
was an 80-inch
Yeah.
TV the other
Can
day.
you strap it to your face? I don't want to hear about it.
If it falls on your face, you're dead.
It's a big hamper.
But do you know how much you're selling this for? Take a guess.
$1,000.
$54.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how much. Well, that's an expensive hamper, but
Do you know how many they're hoping to sell?
I think if they sell one, it's a win.
750.
They'll easily sell that.
45 of them they've sold.
They'll sell all of those.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
I would like to challenge this theory and come up with a better design. These are engineers in school who came up with this for a project.
A better design.
A better design.
I think
They
the
have
VR
a-
headset's already
They have
a better
it's
design.
called a movie theater and a television.
Yeah.
But just to be like, look, we did one better.
So you want to
I want to kickstart something ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
You want to strap something different to your face.
Yeah.
All right. So like a shoebox.
Yeah.
We can get one of those horse feed bags.
There you go.
Yeah.
What can we call it?
Horse face TV. I don't know.
But that's the idea with Kickstarter, right? You put it out there and see if people want it before
Oh,
you
45
make it.
people do.
At least.
Yeah, but usually you have to fund completely.
Yeah, so they're shy a couple.
Almost 700.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe what they made and that someone would buy it.
I just saw the picture and I was like, this looks so ridiculous.
I ran over, I looked at my hamper, I'm like, if I turn this upside down and I just cut a hole in the top, I couldn't make my own. Why do I need to spend $75 or
right.
$54?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Unless you have one of those hampers that's like real flimsy,
That's true.
you know, then it won't stay.
I'm sure you can
Mine's
figure
made
that out.
of bamboo. It's going to be very heavy on my face.
And you get splinters.
Just think of the sound.
Then, like, does it encompass your head, or do you have to put headphones on still?
No, there's speakers that are
Built
attached.
into it?
Oh,
Yeah. It's
built-in
easily worth
speakers.
$54
Well,
then.
they're not built in. They just sit on top next to your phone.
All right, well, it's still
So,
built
like, at
into the
front?
thing.
So if you took,
Do you have to plug your phone into this? Do you have to plug the speakers into your headphone jack?
Yes.
What if your phone doesn't have a headphone jack? Are they Bluetooth?
yes,
Oh, wow.
no, they weren't.
Oh, because
Yeah,
now
no, they were. Yeah, they were.
because now the iPhones don't have headphone jacks.
I'll show you,
Yeah, I
Mike.
know.
I'll show you what it looks like. It's,
You have
it's
to have
ridiculous.
a dongle. Got to get the dongle.
No, thank you.
The
I like
what?
a headphone jack.
It's a dongle. It's like a little extension cord that goes into the power outlet so that you can plug in your headphones.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. See that? I looked at that. I was like, I'm not reading this.
If
This is
if
ridiculous.
you walked into the house, you would think, "Oh my God, something fell on their head. They're dead." You just laying under there.
He's seeing a Tide Pod.
And you know what I would use this for. This wouldn't.
Yeah, everyone knows what you use it for.
You know what that would be used for.
His would come with a red light inside.
Tissue dispenser on the side. Yeah, it wouldn't be
Walk
good.
in.
It comes with a sex
We can
robot.
see your whole body. It said privacy. It says it guarantees privacy. The privacy I deserve. You should write the first review. Strap my laundry basket to my head. Not as much privacy as I thought.
This is why I bring these topics up.
We'll be paying for therapy for years.
What else you got there?
So one day I walked into the basement. Dad was wearing a laundry basket.
Nothing else.
I haven't been able to have a normal relationship since.
I haven't been able to wash the clothes. I just keep reversing my underwear.
Steve, why are you kids nudists? Well, this one time, me in a laundry basket. Oh, shit.
So Kevin posted something that was a little disturbing because it's an actually true story.
Okay.
Channel 4 News reported that a woman tried to get on an airplane with a peacock.
I heard about this.
Oh yeah.
Heard about
I saw this. I saw this.
It was an emotional support peacock.
Yes. So, yeah. That apparently, like, you can go
It
register.
sounds stupid, right?
It's so stupid. It's just so stupid. Like they have our school has a dog.
This is my emotional support laundry basket. He's got to come with me. Just sitting on an airplane with it. You're watching the TV in front of you.
We have a dog at the school. A bulldog at the school who comes every Tuesday and Thursday.
For
the kids who are having trouble coping with the death of a parent or something like that. We do have.
Yeah, I get those at work.
Yeah,
That's acceptable. It's an animal that's domesticated, and you can.
Never had a peacock come though. That's funny.
Go ahead.
So any one of us can go online and register any animal as a support animal. It costs like $50.
Where the fuck do you get a peacock?
The Bronx Zoo is full. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're everywhere
Yeah.
at the Bronx Zoo. Like,
Are they in the zoo, or they're just
wild.
walking?
They're wild all over the zoo. Bronx Zoo's got dozens.
Do you know
and
about
dozens.
wild peacocks?
If you go to the Staten Island Hospital and
You find deer.
wild turkeys.
This is my support deer.
So
Dragging it behind you.
Mike's got a dinosaur chicken. You got to support deer.
They're wild turkeys, dude. There's like 50 of them. Like as you're parking your car near the meters, there's just wild turkeys. Huge.
But you're allowed to keep him as a pet?
Who?
Peacocks. Deer.
I guess
turkey.
I guess it depends where you live.
I thought like animals like that were considered exotic and you couldn't have them.
I don't know, man.
There's nothing exotic about a deer on Staten Island.
Well,
Yeah, got that right.
If anything, dogs as a pet is exotic on Staten Island. But I think it was Delta. It was either Delta or United came out and they were like, "We're done with this. You need a letter from a psychologist or a doctor saying that this is prescribed." Because like you can register anything.
Yeah.
So
yeah, the doctor's going to say, I'm going to send you to the insane asylum with your peacock.
Yeah.
I was just on a trip for work, right? And on the way back in the line was a lady, and she was in, like, she had, like, her camo backpack, so she was clearly a veteran.
Right.
But she had, like, a small gray dog, maybe the size of, like, like a Labrador. But, like...
That's fairly big. That's like knee height, right?
Clearly, like, just a house pet.
Right.
Like, not particularly well-trained, not a service dog.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't
Just
have
like
to do
a comfort
anything.
dog. Because, you know, like service dog, they're like, don't touch it. And this dog was like rubbing up against everyone. She's like, yeah, give him a scratch. And I'm like that dog on a plane is not going to be calm and well behaved.
Right.
And there's going to be people who don't fly well. Who
You
are
should
gonna
have to
need-
cage them then.
But
should
you
have
could
to
tell a
cage 'em.
dog to sit and stay.
You can't tell all dogs that.
No.
But what do you tell a peacock?
Nothing.
I don't know what peacock sounds are,
hope
but
it's that.
I hope it's that. I'll try to punch one in there. We'll
Excuse me,
see.
man. What are you doing? I'm telling my peacock to sit. Can't you tell?
That's peacock for sit down. I don't know.
Caw, caw.
But I told you guys about the kid I saw with a squirrel, right?
What?
When I worked for Disney years ago.
No.
So Disney would allow some of that stuff. Now they had pretty strict rules about it, but there was some kind of mental disability.
Right.
I don't know if it was severely autistic but the young lady had a squirrel as a support animal, but he was dressed up like an astronaut.
What do you mean he was dressed up like an astronaut?
You could see my face right now.
Like he was a squirrel
Yeah.
in a little silver outfit with a little helmet on.
How do you get it dressed?
I didn't have to do it. I just watched it sit on her shoulder dressed as an astronaut.
It was real?
Yeah, because it was walking around.
And it was comforting for her, or?
I guess she had a support cosmonaut squirrel.
Yeah.
Like I guess if that calms you down or keeps you like.
That's where you
But-
got to rock a raccoon.
I think
Can't we just give drugs to people like we used to?
no, you would have thrown them in institutions.
Lobotomies.
before. Lobotomies. Come here, you.
Right next to deer vasectomies.
Yeah.
No, I think part of the problem is, as per my cookie, we don't tell enough people to kind of just man up and deal with problems.
Yeah.
Everyone, if you have a problem now, everyone has to find out you have a problem because you have an emotional support dog,
Peacock,
and
squirrel,
astronaut.
Yeah.
This isn't my support shark.
Bitey.
Just carry an aquarium on. Yeah. These are my support fish.
slosh. Every step you take, you just water just pouring out the sides. Oh man.
Sharks on a plane.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my God, Steve, you're gonna be in trouble soon.
Soon?
Yes.
Oh, what else is new?
Because MoviePass is having some problems.
Oh, yeah, I figured that.
Yeah.
I figured that.
AMC's starting to deny people tickets.
Yep.
Because
they don't want to.
Because they're not getting paid, probably.
Yeah, they're not getting paid. As my guess.
MoviePass probably isn't paying them.
AMC is saying it's a MoviePass problem. MoviePass is saying these AMC theaters aren't participating anymore. You're gonna have to find participating theaters. It's only a matter of time. Go get all the tickets, Steve.
Oh no! Well, they sent out a new terms of service. They just keep threatening that if you use it the wrong way, that they're going to charge you $25 a time that you use it the wrong way.
Yeah, but they're going to catch you.
Yeah, but if they figure out how to catch me, I'm going to pay $1,000 in penalties, and I don't feel like paying $1,000 in penalties.
It almost would have just been better just to buy the movie tickets.
So now what I'm doing is I'm just buying a ticket for the day that it's supposed to be and the time that it's supposed to be. I'm not scanning the ticket, though, so I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Like, when you enter, they scan the ticket on their little scanner there. I wonder if that registers that you saw the movie.
Oh.
You know, I never really thought, because they used to just rip the tickets up. Now they scan them in. So I wonder if that's keeping track of my movie-going things.
So you have to add a step now? Do you have to go in?
I'm not doing that.
And scan and be like, Theater 6, nah, and just walk away?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, but what if you bought the ticket and you just couldn't make the show?
Every day?
Yeah. 1,000 times.
I had a lot of things come up.
He's still paying for the ticket, so what's the difference?
I'm not movie passes.
My friend Joe lost a peacock. I gotta go.
It means the world to him. I gotta bring my aquarium to him now.
He's heartbroken.
Yeah. But yeah, I figured it was gonna go under. Once they asked me for my whole year up front for a discounted price, I figured they were gonna go under.
Oh man.
I figured that. But that's okay. I got I'm waiting on a mystery box now. You can I have 90,000 points.
Right.
And I can get they don't have movie posters as much as they used to anymore. So that's what I really always use my points on. And movie posters are only 3,500 points. So you go to I get 2 movies worth of points, I can get a movie poster.
Right.
But the posters they only last 10 minutes. They put on Black Panther poster, it's gone in 10 minutes. You know, so I can't be on the phone all the time trying to get one of these posters. So I got all these points amassed and I got nothing else to really spend them on. So I'm going to try a mystery box. Comes with 10 items. So I don't know what it's going to be, but it's 90,000 points for one mystery box. So I'll give it a shot.
A peacock.
Yeah, imagine Peacock
Support
comes out of it. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, there's a pop for 80,000. It's the Flash pop without his mask, from Justice League.
The one they were giving away?
The one they were giving away, yeah.
Could have just stole that.
Yeah.
Could have taken them right off that table.
Yeah. Yeah, but...
Oh, man.
What else?
So, a couple weeks ago, we talked about AIs.
Sex AIs or just AIs in general?
Well, in general.
Okay.
We talked about the push-up robot.
Yes.
We talked about the 2 AIs that were communicating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Google has one now that's creating, they're quoting it, children. So there's a parent AI who tasks a design to this child to complete.
Another AI.
Right. The child completes the task and sends feedback to the parent AI.
Okay.
If that AI likes how that child did the task, it's great. If there's a better way that the original AI thinks could be done, he'll create another child.
And then Marie DeZio's the first one.
to do the task, better.
Yeah. But what do you mean when you say create a child? What does that mean?
So the
Steve,
AI.
I don't know how much time we have to explain this to you, but
no, I know how humans create children. I don't know how AIs create children.
So let's say you give your AI something to do.
Right.
That AI creates a design, which is the child, to solve this solution.
Is it another physical robot?
It's whatever the algorithm is.
It's a program, right?
It's a program. It's another program.
Writes another program.
Okay, it's a program. Okay, gotcha.
But the original AI is learning from the other AIs and improving upon the previous one to do tasks better.
And eventually Skynet takes over. Yeah.
So they're saying now, when you go to buy a movie ticket or a concert ticket and it says, "Are you a robot?" and you have to select the pictures that are in there. Yeah. These AIs can't do that because they don't know what a road is or what they can't differentiate between the pictures.
Right.
But they're learning through these other task AIs how to differentiate now.
Huh. They're learning.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That's some scary shit.
Yeah.
But that's I heard the way they taught AI to play Go. Go is the Chinese equivalent of chess.
Right.
Or more like checkers. It's a game, and I think they were never able to teach it because it's the amount of possible moves is a factor of 10 or a factor of 100 from chess. And the way they did it instead of trying to teach one AI how to play Go, they used one to teach the other.
Right.
Like one, they taught the game to, and then it taught. I forget what the exact situation was. But they taught each other back and forth until they were able to play Go and beat. Like that was the one thing. Like, the computers can't beat people at Go. Right. It requires some creativity. Nope. Once it was something we couldn't handle. So once they had one AI teach the other algorithm back and forth, they were able to master it.
Well, that's the quote that I got from the article. It says, it's better than anything that human engineers can make.
Yes, because you have a robot or an AI engineering another AI.
Well, clearly, because the students that are making laundry basket movie theaters are getting outsmarted by AIs.
Think about the lack of creativity.
They're movie theaters? I thought they were laundry basket peep shows. I was using it all wrong.
That's your theory. That's what we're going to make, Steve. We're going to make laundry basket peep shows.
Yep. Kickstart it. Kickstart that shit.
Got it.
Yep. Little curtain raises. You put a quarter in, curtain raises.
Yeah, you're right. You stick a quarter in the side.
Yeah.
But back to our normal comic book news.
We can call it the shame basket.
Oh.
Shame basket. Yeah, all right. The shame
I like
the
that.
basket of shame?
Yeah.
All right.
We talked about Action Comics number 1000.
We did?
Yeah.
If you're a fan of Superman, specifically his underwear.
Yeah, he has his underwear on.
It's coming back. The red trunks are coming
his
back.
original costume, it looks like.
You think it's just going to be for that issue and then it'll go away?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's going to be like a more of a tribute comic to Superman.
Yeah.
And they're going to have a bunch of other extra stories in there.
Yeah.
It might just be for the cover. Or maybe they're going to change his suit for good. I'm impartial either way.
Yeah, either way.
So I'm not worried about Superman's red trunks.
Nah, me neither. I probably wouldn't even notice if I read it.
No.
I probably wouldn't even notice.
No, I just saw that.
Yeah. They dropped out the high collar.
Oh no, that was the New 52 one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's much more back.
Yeah,
to
he looks like old Superman now.
And in Marvel comic news, the wedding of the century is happening this year. Did you hear about this in June?
No, who's getting married?
The wedding of Colossus and Kitty Pryde.
Oh yeah,
I didn't even know they were an item.
I had no clue.
Me either.
I had no clue.
So if you're gonna buy that, that's an X-Men Gold number 30.
Okay.
But I have no
desire. That's a big thing
to buy Marvel comics anymore.
Wow.
But Marie posted a video on her page, and we need to go check out this place.
What? Marie's always posting stuff. We got to go.
Oh my God!
We have to go to the beer garden where you pay to play.
What's your favorite cereal?
Captain Crunch.
Right.
What's your favorite cookies?
What's your favorite ice cream?
You're gonna continue talking to this poor guy's got a mouthful of cookies.
Peanut butter ice cream.
What if I told you could take both and turn them into an ice cream cone?
I'm listening.
Ask me this question.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Chocolate.
What's your favorite cereal?
Shredded wheat. I was gonna say it's something old manish.
Cornflakes. I don't want chocolate cornflakes.
You can combine
or Rice Krispies.
I was gonna say Raisin Bran. So
no,
there's
for sure I was gonna say shredded wheat.
There's a restaurant in New York called Milk and Cream Cereal Bar.
Okay.
And you could take whatever cereal you want. They put it in a container. They pour it into the top of. Do you ever go to those self-serve yogurt kind of places?
Yeah.
And it mixes in with the ice cream.
It makes like a McFlurry for you?
Kinda, yeah. So when you pour it out, you have your cereal infused with your ice cream.
Okay.
And then you could put on whatever toppings you want.
But I can do that in my house right now.
But would it be ice cream, or would you would just have
I definitely have ice cream in my house right now.
No,
and cereal.
I'm saying you would just have topping, cereal topping on your ice cream. What they're doing is they're incorporating your cereal within your ice cream.
I can do that. I have an ice cream maker.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I don't.
Mr. 1% over here. With his sauvage and...
Sauvé.
Whatever.
We have Navage.
But both of you are wrong.
It's not a Sauvé? Or is
Sous vide.
Sous vide.
Sous vide.
I was closer than Sauvage.
So I was desperately looking all week for people that were horrendously injured by Navajas.
And did you find any?
No, but a lot of people have gotten...
crazy infections from it?
No, from the neti pots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I stopped doing
People
using
have
neti pots.
died.
Yeah.
they get
You get like meningitis.
a brain-eating amoeba.
Yeah.
And it's something like, out of 140 people that have gotten it in the last handful of years, I think only 3 survived it.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're not using clean water.
Well, because they're using tap water.
Yeah, right.
And apparently that amoeba in your gut, your gut, the acidity in your gut takes care of it.
Okay.
But when you pour it directly into your old,
Into your
the
face.
old brain, it's not very good.
So I joined the Navage Club, Steve.
Yeah, he did. Joe joined the Navage Club. He's all in,
Such
baby.
a weird feeling.
It's so great.
Oh my god. Great's not the word.
Dude, I do it twice
It
a
works.
day. I do it twice a day. I can't wait.
It works, but it's just a weird sensation.
Yeah, no, I like it.
The first time I didn't push the button down all the way.
Yeah.
So it just kept sucking and sucking and sucking. And like, my brain hurts.
No, it's good, man. It's good.
Until you swallow a little bit of the solution.
You're right.
And you're just trying to desperately get it out of your
I told you.
lungs.
I told you. You got to let go of the gag reflex. You can't listen to it.
Oh, no.
Can't listen to it.
Nope.
Nope. Red light special cookie right there. Right there. Can't listen to that gag reflex.
So 2 more things I got for you guys. This one is very important.
All right.
Because you both have to thank me.
Okay.
When we had the New Jersey Comic Expo and I farted in the car,
Yes.
I saved your lives.
How so?
A study was shown that the gases that come out of your ass,
Right. Farts.
right,
Flatulence.
can combat life-threatening illnesses.
Ah.
The hydrogen sulfide
Right.
can help prevent cancer,
Uh-huh.
strokes,
Yeah.
arthritis,
Yeah.
and dementia.
Oh, my wife's never going to die. She's always surrounded by hydrogen sulfide.
So next time you fart around your wife, go, hey,
I'm saving your life.
drink it in. I just saved your life.
Drink it in. All right.
I assume that came from a very reputable news source.
Yeah, Sebastian.
Yeah, I fucking love science.com. That's where we got our last news source from. All right. If you say so.
Next time you're out,
Just fart into your Navage and spray it right into your brain.
that's not a bad idea, Mike.
Yeah, you got something there. Kickstart that. Kickstart it.
Instead of saline pods, we'll just do hydrogen sulfide pods.
Canisters of air.
Perrier.
Derriere.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Very good. Very good. A whole new set of cookies for next year. Whole new set of cookies for next year. Very good.
Mike doesn't know what to do now.
I hate you both.
He's just jealous because his nose doesn't get sucked.
No.
Mike, I'll let you borrow it
I
anytime
have
you want.
no desire.
No, I didn't.
Literally none.
I didn't have a desire for it. I just needed to have it.
No, you don't.
I do.
No.
Oh, all right.
Humans have been around for what?
It's so
Oh, no,
popular,
no,
you
half
can't
million
even
years.
find it.
I'm not gonna, perish by not having it, but I might get sick more often if I don't have it because I have sensitive sinuses. But
That's why you're sensitive sinuses.
right, yeah. No, that's not true. I had sensitive.
You tell them to man up and move along.
Yeah.
I have
true.
let the bodies hit the floor today.
Aw.
You made fun of a lady with a peacock, but you have a machine that helps you blow your nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get banned from airplanes with it.
Right. I can take
Walk
it
on
away.
with that thing strapped to your face and see what they do to you.
I know better.
Yeah.
Leave that at home.
You can put that in your. You can pack that away in your luggage.
I get enough trouble at airports. I don't need to bring that thing on.
Yeah, that's true.
I got in trouble at the airport.
You?
Yeah,
Last
I
week?
did. No, yeah, last week.
What happened?
You kicked an old lady.
No, I had my backpack.
You left strawberries on top of the airplane.
No.
You got over another airplane.
I had my bag, and I put it through the thing, and they screen it, and they put it on the other side.
They didn't have a big cookie.
What?
Panera.
Oh, Panera. No, they put it on the other side of the wall. And there's a sign that says, if your bag's on this side, don't touch it.
Oh.
touched it.
Don't
no. So there's like 4 bags in front of us, so I'm just waiting. And like they're going through, and the lady in front of me's got hot sauce. You're not allowed to have hot, deadly hot sauce on the plane.
Someone has a Navage. They're getting anal probes.
So they're just going through. They finally get my bag, and the guy's like, "Do you have any weapons in here?" And I was like,
Nunchucks.
"No." I said, "Not that I'm aware of."
Yeah.
He goes, "That's a very diplomatic answer. When I open this, am I going to get hurt?" And I was like, "Yeah, if comic books do you in, you're in trouble."
Yeah, paper cuts all over the place.
And he's like, he opens and opens, and my backpack has like 30 little pouches, compartments.
Right.
He goes through the whole thing, and he's like, "They said there's a blade in here," and I'm like, "What?" She's like, "They're saying there's a blade in here on the
The scanner.
The scanner. He's like, do you have a weapon in here? I was like, no, I don't have a weapon in here. And he's like, you have any more compartments? I'm like, I don't know. And then he picks it up. It's empty. And he bangs it on the table, and you can hear metal hit. I had a Leatherman in there.
Oh.
Yeah. Is that a knife?
Well, it's 3 knives on my leather. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like one of the Leathermans that opens up.
Yeah, now what do they do with you?
That's what I said. I was like, oh, Christ, what now? He's like, well, you can go back and check it. I was like, what do you mean check it? He's like, you can check it. I'm like, you want me to go and put a knife on the belt?
Yeah, with a name tag on it.
With a name tag.
Mike.
Just send that into the plane.
Mike's knife.
And he's like, well, could you give it to somebody? I'm like, who?
You?
They throw it out?
They took it, and I had to write a form. And I'm like, am I ever going to see that again? And the guy's like, no. I'm like, why am I filling out the form? He's like, I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. An $80 freaking Leatherman.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I was so sad.
Yeah. I cried that day.
No,
I died that
You should have just said it was your emotional support knife.
I didn't know about those yet. Yeah.
Always consult me first.
Yeah, it sucked.
Oh, sorry.
No, it is what it is, man.
So let the bodies hit the floor.
Oh, died.
The floor.
Rosie the Riveter died.
What?
She was a real person?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just thought,
how old was she?
96.
Yeah.
I just thought that was a Norman Rockwell character.
Nope.
That was a real lady, huh?
Real lady.
Wow. That's funny, too, because she was on my last PowerPoint in my class. For some reason. I don't know why.
She force ghosted Steve's PowerPoint.
That's weird. That's really wow. How ironic is that? Well, there's no reason why she would be on any one of my anatomy PowerPoints, but she was there like making a muscle. That's why you know that famous picture of her.
Yeah, I know.
That she was on my PowerPoint, and I was like, "Hey guys, anybody know who this is? I'll give you a point on your quiz." And they're like, "Rosie the Riveter." I'm like, "Oh shit, who taught you that?" You just freaking history teachers.
She was 96.
Wow.
96.
How old was she when she was riveting? What was that? World War II?
Yeah.
Yeah. She would have been 17-ish. Yeah. Let the bodies hit the floor, Rosie. Thank you for your dedication to the country. Appreciate that. I didn't know what to say. She didn't serve, obviously, so I can't say thank you for your service. But thanks for filling in while the guys were overseas.
There you go.
Appreciate it. You ladies and the
still going, huh?
In the League of Our Own girls. Thank you. What?
You just keep digging over there.
You guys wouldn't. I'm waiting for looking at you guys to say something. No one's saying anything. I keep going.
I was done to Rosie.
You're the river to finish your patriotic moment there.
You're the news man. Keep going with the news.
You know it. It's over.
I was gonna say he didn't even give his catchphrase.
So was that 10? Was that 10?
10. Yep.
All right. Do you know what is it called?
To Joe's, you know it. Top 10.
There you go.
Our new news section.
Brought to you by Navage.
Brought to you by Navage. All right. So wasting time.
Now it's time for everyone's favorite segment. How are you wasting time? Or how are you pissing off your wife?
Brought to you by bagadicks.com. When you need to send someone a bag of dicks, look no further than the original bag of dicks, the ultimate gag gift. Enter promo code DINNERPOD at checkout or go to bagadicks.com/dinnerpod to receive 10% off of your order. Bag of dicks. You can get a singing bag of dicks. The evil bag of dicks is now available. You couldn't get evil bag of dicks. We've been talking about it for a while, but you can now get it. And the evil bag of dicks comes in a nice little jewelry box, and when you open it up, it sings, "You got an evil bag of dicks. You got an evil bag of dicks. You got an evil bag of dicks." For 2 hours straight without stopping. So yeah, go check out bagadicks.com. They now have koozies, canned koozies,
okay,
with a big blue dick on them. And they got what was the other thing they had? They have the cups. They got the beer pong cups.
Yes, saw that too.
The bagadicks.com beer pong cups, which are pretty cool. So check those out. So who wants to go first? Who's wasting time? Mike, you waste time?
Yeah, well, I was out of town most of last week.
How was it?
It was really good. I had a work trip. Every year work gets together all the upper management, and we usually go somewhere for a kind of like retreat / trip. Mm-hmm. And this year they rented out a cruise ship.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's nice. This isn't the first work cruise you've been on.
It's the first work cruise, yeah. The year before was they rented out a casino hotel in Vegas. The year before that was the Hard Rock in Punta Cana.
Yeah, they do you guys good, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, no.
They do right by you guys. You bring your family on?
Every other year you can bring a spouse. So this was cool. The other year, so Monica came with me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Where'd you cruise to?
So it was a Holland American. Mm-hmm. Yeah, which isn't a very popular cruise line. I've come to learn.
It's free.
Yeah.
Right.
It's literally free. And it was supposed to be Key West, and leave out of Fort Lauderdale, go to Key West, and then go to Half Moon Cay, which is like an island owned by a couple of different cruise lines.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't make the second port because the seas were rough that day, my friends. Really bad. I was on the 6th floor and I had a balcony.
Mm-hmm.
And when I woke up the second morning, I went out on the balcony and there was like it looked like it had snowed and they had salted. You know, when they salt and your car gets covered in white.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is all this? And I felt it and it was all dried salt.
Oh.
I was like, wow, I must have had some windy night last night. And then I went down to breakfast.
How high were you?
I was on the 6th floor. So there was A, C, B, and A. All the crew levels, and then 1 through 6, all the way up to 11. So I was like, like midship, but I was up. God, I'm up. I don't know, 30 or 40 feet.
Yeah.
And
those must have been some big waves.
I don't like. They were probably a lot of it was the mist and the wind. But I go downstairs or upstairs to breakfast at the buffet, and I see a bunch of my coworkers, and I'm like, hey guys, and they all just look like they haven't slept, and they look real haggard. I'm like, what's wrong? They're like, how'd you sleep? I'm like, well, like a baby. And they're like, you didn't feel the boat rocking? I'm like, for me, that's like being back in a crib, just rocking.
He was like, when the boats are rocking, don't come a knocking.
Dude, I slept like I didn't even, I couldn't sleep at all. It was so bad, how far it was swaying.
Was it their first cruise ever?
Like some of them.
Because I've never been on a cruise. I don't know how I'd react to that.
Oh, this one. Like, I'm lucky. I don't, like, seasickness does not affect me at all.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to guess half to 3/4 of the people on board were, like, green every time you looked at them.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Like
That's not fun.
We meet up in the mornings for, in, like, the place where they put on the shows normally.
Yeah.
So, like, the theater. And they put on the presentations and whatever keynote speakers and whatever activities they want us. And like the first day we're in port, we do that. Everyone's there. And by like the third day, they're like, we're piping it back to your room. So if you don't feel good, feel free. And people are like, oh, out they went to their rooms.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. One guy, one of my coworkers went to dinner. The next night, he didn't come to dinner. And then the next morning, we still didn't see him. We're like, what happened to him? We went down to the security. And we're like, hey, can you tell us if so-and-so used their card? And he's like, oh, his card hasn't even opened or closed his door in the last 24 hours. And we were like,
hope Phil's all right.
I'm like, could you let us in their room? They're like, yeah, it's weird. He hasn't used his card. He hasn't eaten anything. And I was like, there's no chance he got swept overboard, right? And they're like, let's check.
No chance?
There's a 10%.
They closed the decks. You weren't allowed on any of the outside decks.
Wow.
That's how bad and how high the wind was.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what happened to this guy?
He was so sick, he just laid in bed for 24 straight hours.
Oh.
Yeah. He didn't even get out of bed. Just hoping we'd sink, I guess. Like he was. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, we all dressed up in costume one day.
Were you a pirate?
No.
What were you?
No. So they always put a theme together. So I asked my boss, I'm like, hey, when the theme came out, I'm like, boss, do you want to do a theme with all my coworkers and your subordinates? And he's like, nah. He's like, the theme is movies anyway. He's like, what are we going to do? I'm like, I don't know. I could think of something. He's like, nah. I'm going to go dress up as Kramer. And my wife's going to dress up like Elaine. And I'm like, it's a movies theme. He's like, yeah, movies. I'm like, all right, boss. And then we left on Friday. Monday, he calls me and he's like, did you know Kramer and Elaine weren't in the movie? I'm like, yeah, Seinfeld. He's like, my wife just told me. I'm like, she just told you that? I was like, all right. He's like, I need a costume. I'm like, all right, so get a costume. He's like, for all of us. I'm like, you want a costume for all of us now? I'm like, we're leaving Friday. He's like, yeah, I need a costume for everybody. I'm like, how many people? He's like, 16.
Oh, Jesus. Minions.
So I said, all right. I kind of look like Gru. Let's do Gru and the Minions.
Oh my God! Dude, we did not plan that at all. I swear to God.
No, that's what I said. And he's like, no, one of the other regions is doing that.
Oh.
So I was like, all right. So he's like, I need to arrange by tomorrow.
Did you do Kingpin in the hand?
No. So
that would have been good.
No, I had to do something that would be easy for everyone to do.
Yeah, the hand, just wrap in black. Yeah, everyone wear black.
Like a ninja.
So yeah, that'd be easy to do. So I just got red T-shirts.
Yeah.
And I printed the thing from the Cat in the Hat.
Right.
Okay.
And I put everyone's restaurant number on it because each restaurant's numbered by how they build them. And then I made the boss dress up like the Cat in the Hat, and I went and bought him the costume at Party City.
Nice. Mike saves the day.
Yeah, but like it would have been so much easier 3 months ago when I was like, "Hey, want to dress up in a costume?" He wasn't like, "No, I'm going to be Kramer from Seinfeld," and I was like, "All right."
You guys could have dressed up as Braveheart, and when you walked in, you could have yelled, "I am Millwall."
I am Griswold. I am Griswold.
No, it was Millwall.
It was Millwall.
I know. I said Griswold. It was a
No,
joke.
lots.
That should be a cookie.
Lots of people. I don't know if it is. There's so many in the box.
There better be a Griswold cookie.
So many people had really good costumes.
Right.
But, like the planning. But I like the cruise. I've decided I really like cruising.
Okay.
I mean, really like cruising. I like the get off the boat, do something, get back on the boat, and you're in another destination the next morning.
Yeah.
Like if you were going to travel between cities, like packing, unpacking,
Right.
it's a nightmare.
Yeah, it stinks.
You know what I mean? But you could see 6 or 7 ports on a cruise for a week or 9 days.
Yeah.
And your luggage and everything moves with you, and you only got to pack and unpack once.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You don't spend a lot of time in every port,
Yeah.
but I look forward to it.
Nice.
I got a really cool rental car. Really cool.
Where'd you
We flew
drive it
down a day or two early, Monica and I, because she has family in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
And I was like, we'll rent a car, right? She's like, if you find one cheap,
You got a Mustang?
$21 a day, I found a car.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just going to, the cheapest little thing they have. And it was like a Ford Fiesta.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever. We get there, we get to the line for budget, and it's like 25 people deep. And I'm like, oh. And there's one person behind the counter. And then at the other end of the counter, there's one person that says, like, budget premier member or whatever. And that one, there's no one on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, huh.
How can I finagle to get on that line?
So I said, Monica, go stand over there. And I pulled out my cell phone. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm going to figure out what that is.
Yeah, I'm signing up for that.
And I saw this, the guy's like, what's your wife doing? The guy in front of me. I was like, she's waiting over there. He's like, are you a premier member? I'm like, not yet. He's like, are you registering for it? He's like, what if it costs money? I'm like, whatever it costs, it's worth not being in this line. It's completely free.
Ah.
And when I'm like, we're registered. I screamed and I walked off the line, like the look in people's eyes. Walked over and the guy's like, you guys are members? I'm like, yep. Here's my ID number. He's like, all right, cool. He's like, it's just the two of you? I was like, yeah. He's like, would you like a sports car? I was like, I don't want to spend any extra money. He's like, no, I'll get free upgrade. I was like, what do you have? He's like, I have a Corvette or a Hemi Challenger.
Oh, you went with the Hemi.
Hemi Challenger.
Oh, I should have went with the Vet.
No. Dude, the Hemi Challenger. Oh my God.
The one from
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
No, Transformers. Same thing, right? No, he didn't get a 1970s Challenger. He got a new Challenger.
It was all like charcoal gray.
Right. But it's the same frame of.
Yeah. Oh my God, what a nice car. Like a rocket ship.
Oh, I'm sure.
Dude,
what color was it? Was it orange?
Charcoal gray.
Oh, cool.
All black, blacked out windows. It was
Nice.
really good.
I would have got the Vet, though.
Huh?
I would have went Vet. Because when are you ever going to drive a Vet? Ever. You can probably get a Challenger somewhere along the line.
Yeah, I really, really enjoyed that car.
Yeah.
Much to everyone else's chagrin, so I cut them in line and I got the better car. Suck it, everyone else.
Suck it, budget line. I went to the Crayola factory.
Oh, in Pennsylvania.
In Pennsylvania.
I've
with
been
the
debating
kids.
going there for years.
It's
with the
really
kids.
cute, man.
I heard it's heavily attended, though.
It was fine. We went on a Sunday morning. We got there around, I don't know, 11-ish. It wasn't bad at all. Nicole can get discounts through the Department of Education, so we only got tickets for like $15.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's a cute little town. We parked on the street, like right around the block. It was a little misleading because it's not. I don't think it's an actual factory. I don't think they actually make crayons there, but they call it the Crayola factory. Like I wanted to see the behind the scenes kind of work.
Were you in Beijing, China? Then they probably weren't making the crayons there.
I guess. I mean, it's a little. I thought I really liked that. Like I always
He was
liked.
going to negotiate the pack of crayons to see if they had an online coupon.
I always liked, Mr.
Honor it in store.
When Mr. Rogers would go to factories and stuff. I thought, we're going to see crayons being made.
Right.
But it was cool. Like, there were 3 or 4 floors of activities to do for the kids. The first 2 floors, or the top 2 floors were, like, you get to melt crayons and make your own.
Yeah, there you go. You're making crayons.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Or recycling crayons, more likely. But they would melt them and put them into little molds and make, like, a ring, crayon and into a ring or a race car. Then they had an area that was like columns that look like crayons, but inside were little heating elements, and you can throw crayons into the heating element and it'll melt, and you can use it as paint almost. You can use the wax as paint on
cool.
paper, which is pretty cool. They had all Crayola themed things around, so they had watercolors for the kids and things like that. It was cute. Funny thing that happened was there was this one thing that you pay extra for, that Nicole wouldn't let me do, and I really wish I would have just went with my gut and did it, but I didn't, and I'm very disappointed. If I ever go back, it's happening. So there's an area where you can make wax molds of your hands. Okay, so and you can get them in different colored wax.
Okay.
So Christian's begging for a wax hand, so we let him, and they dip your hand into the wax, and they put it in the ice water, and they put it back in the wax and ice water. Then they pull your hand out of the thing, and then they put it into different colored crayon waxes, and it's cute little things. So Christian has this little hand, wax hand of his, whatever, and he wanted to do an open palm because he's going to be 5 years old. Right. So I wanted to do a shocker, and Nicole wouldn't let me do the shocker. But how funny would that have been if I was able to get a wax hand mold?
Sir, you're not allowed back at the Crayola factory anymore.
It's just a picture.
But Nicole wouldn't let me do it. So that was that. Then
Monica and I did that.
You did shocker wax hands?
No. We did wax hands years ago.
Yeah.
When we first got...
Oh, like the lover ones?
Like you intermingle your hands. I think when we first got engaged.
Right.
And then we got it, and we left it in the bedroom. And then we went away for summer vacation.
Yeah.
And we came back, and it was just a puddle of wax.
Oh, wow. It melted?
Yeah. They'll wait in the heat of New York City in the summer. Yeah, it was just... Like, it looked like our hands had been run over by a steamroller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Then we go to the gift shop, because we promised the kids they can get one thing in the gift shop on the way out. And that's when I sent you guys the picture, which you never responded to.
I thought they were pictures from Bag of Dicks.
No, it looked like Bag of Dicks pictures, right? So we let them go running around the gift shop, and Christian comes up to me with this stuffed animal. But it's a marker. It's like one of the Crayola washable markers. But it's a stuffed animal version of it. And he has little feet and little arms. But the feet, there's no legs. It's just so at the base of the marker are just two little feet attached to it. Right? And he picked the blue one. And if you ever seen the Bag of Dicks logo that sponsor us, it's a big blue penis with big blue nuts on it. And this thing looked like a Bag of Dicks logo.
That's what I thought it was from.
So I was like, that's why I took a picture. I was like, look at the Crayola factory. This don't look like a marker to me. And no one responded to me.
Right.
So I thought that was funny.
I was 16 Long Island iced teas into my cruise.
So, I'm like, Nicole,
look. A cookie for that.
Yeah, they bought us all the drinks package.
Oh, wow.
15 drinks a day per person.
Thank you.
Yeah, 15's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm yelling across the store to Nicole, do you like this one? And I'm holding it, and I'm holding the arms back so you can't see the arms of the marker. All you see is the shaft of the marker and the feet.
Right.
And I'm holding it backwards so you can't see the face because there's a little face on the marker. And I'm like, you like this one? They got a bigger one. You want the bigger one? And she just has her head down, just embarrassed. And Christian's like, can I have it? I'm like, no, we're not buying stuffed animals. Stuffed animals are, all we do is throw them away. It's a waste of money. Right. It's like $25 for this thing. So he starts crying and crying and crying. We finally convince him to get something else. So we're up paying for whatever, and Alana's just grabbing stuff off the register and opening things, right? And I'm just trying to like sneakily get it back onto the counter without anybody noticing that she opened stuff. So there's like 5 candy bars that are just ripped open, that are just put back into the fray, into the queue. So Alana runs away. Like, Nicole goes, where's Alana? And I look down and I'm like, I'm paying for stuff. This is your responsibility to keep an eye on them while I'm paying. So Nicole runs out, and she's there, like near this little area where you put your jackets. What does Alana have in her hand?
Candy bar.
No, the stuffed marker animal.
Uh-oh.
Did you steal it?
Nicole stole it. I was like, what are you going to do? She's like, I'm like, well, I'm not. I was like, this isn't me. So Nicole's a thief. Nicole's a stuffed animal crayon thief.
I think technically your daughter is.
Well, no, my daughter's 2. She doesn't know any better. My wife was the one.
Right.
My wife is the one that should have returned it. She should have been the adult and returned it.
He literally rip open the candy bars to the diversion, run out the door. It's $25.
I also watched Gotham by Gaslight.
Is it good?
I liked it a lot. Yeah, I liked it a lot. It was good. The cover art is not anything like the movie art.
Okay.
Because the cover art looks really like I don't know, like modern and highly rendered.
Right.
And the movie is just your typical animation cartoon kind of thing. But it was fun. It was fun. It was a little bit different than the comic, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was, it's a one shot. It's an Elseworld thing with Batman in the 1800s. All the characters are involved. Like Commissioner Gordon's in it. And
right.
Selena Kyle's in it. Poison Ivy's in it, and they all play different roles, and they're not their typical villain roles. No Joker, no Penguin. You did have Harvey. You had Harvey Dent, but he wasn't Two-Face yet. So, but it was good. It was a cool little movie. I think you'll like it. It was better than Justice League Dark.
Yeah,
I know you didn't like that. I liked it better than the Teen Titans, the new Titans movie that came out. What was that one called? I forget what that one was called. Judas Contract. It was better than that, but that was a decent movie. But this one was better. It was cool. Did you guys watch Black Mirror at all?
No.
Oh, Black Mirror is really good. They had this one episode that was kind of like vignettes, a whole bunch of little vignettes. The name of the episode was Black Museum, and it was a museum that had relics from all the other episodes in it.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy who curated the museum was telling one of the people that visited the museum about each one of the relics, and each one of the relics had its own little vignette story. So it was cool. It was like you got like 4 episodes in one episode, kind of thing. It was pretty neat. Check that out. Did you see the Grand Tour? The most recent couple of Grand Tours? One of them, where they had a refueling. They made their own refueling truck.
I saw that one.
I thought that was hysterical.
Yeah, I saw that one.
That was hysterical. And it actually worked. Not for nothing. By the time they got to the end, it actually worked. And did you see the documentary they did on Lancia? The offer with the rally cars?
No, when was that?
Oh, that was on...
The most recent one?
Well, there was one that came out today.
Which I haven't seen.
It's not that one. It's last week's. So the one you were on the cruise.
No, I haven't. I was on the cruise, yeah.
All right, so I don't know what episode that is. Maybe 7 or 8. They did Jeremy did probably a good 15-minute documentary on the Lancia rally car from the 70s and how it went up against Audi rally cars in the 70s.
Is this the one with Kiefer Sutherland?
It might be the one with Kiefer Sutherland. I don't remember exactly.
I saw that one.
You saw that one?
Yeah. No, this was the one with Goldberg.
I haven't watched that one.
Okay, yet. Goldberg, the wrestler, Anthony Joshua, the heavyweight champ, the British heavyweight champ. They were the celebrities in the cars.
Okay,
for that
I haven't watched that one.
Yeah, no, dude, you're gonna love this. It really just they went back to their root kind of thing and just did a little mini documentary on this, and it was so compelling. Like, I don't like rally racing. I don't watch rally racing, but they made it so compelling, and how Lancia they just cheated to win. And they weren't shy about it, and they just used loopholes in the rules to beat Audi, because no one could beat Audi in their 4-wheel drive. But it was really, really good, so check that out. And Joe, do you want to talk about the comic show we went to?
Yeah, sure, why not? Want me to talk about it?
Yeah.
Sorry. We did what was it called? The Jersey Shore
Comic Show. Comic Show, yeah.
Show where we ran out of gas.
We Kramered it, and we got a lot of responses on Facebook. We Facebook lived it. Just
Not
like
my proudest moment.
Yeah.
But we met a lot of cool people there. A lot of
I had so much fun at that little con.
We met an artist who we ran into at the New Jersey Comic Expo.
Yep.
Remember the guy who had that really cool Voltron print and all like the Transformers original art?
You had actually said you got to see this guy's Transformers stuff.
Okay. He was there.
Okay.
And then we were talking to him, and we got to interview him. We ran into this guy who worked on G.I. Joe in the 80s.
He did the toy art.
Yep.
Okay.
He did the toy art.
What was the other guy? He had that really cool, like, Predator-looking...
Oh, that was Eric Cooper.
Yeah.
A bunch of these guys that we talked to actually have done interviews with Superhero Speak, who is in the Podcast Mafia with us. And so they were familiar with, like, the group. So they were very willing to talk to us. They were cool. Joe interviewed Ron Wilson.
Yeah, he was the artist who created the Thing comic back in the 80s.
That was really neat. Who else did we run into? We interviewed everybody. We interviewed everyone that was there. It was a little con. It was in an Elks Lodge. And seriously, it was $5 to get in. And dude, I gotta say, I had more fun.
It was fun. It was a good time.
I had more fun at this con than I did at the New York Comic Con and the New Jersey one by far. It was so much fun. These guys would talk to. We were talking to these guys the whole time. We were there for 4 hours.
Yeah.
And just nonstop interviews. Everyone wanted to talk to us. And these people, like, they're professionals. They're not just like nobody selling their, it's not like me selling my junky pictures at a garage sale or something. These guys are comic bars with real comic books that they're trying to sell and make a living off of.
Yep.
And some of them are, very established. The guy, Rusty Gilligan, he worked on Avengers. He did a lot of the Spider-Man movie art the original Spider-Man movie art. And so we got a lot of interviews with them. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But the highlight of that show was, well, there were two highlights. One was the gas.
Yes.
My gas, my car said I had 26 miles of gas, and the GPS said I had 24 miles of road. So we were like, you want to try it? Want to give it a shot? And we did it, and we made it. We made it
barely.
We made it with 6 miles to go of gas. That's what
plenty.
Yeah, the car said we had 6 miles left. And then the second thing was on the way home. Joe's like, pull into McDonald's. So all right, I pull in McDonald's. We'll go through the drive-thru. So now it's a long day. I've been interviewing a lot of people. You know, it's hours doing that. I pull over. I'm like, hey, can I have a 2 snack wraps and a cup of coffee? And I was like, Joe, what do you want? And he goes, get me a Whopper Jr. I'm like, and a Whopper Jr.? Like, didn't even think. I just like, and a Whopper Jr. And the girl goes, we don't sell that here. And I'm like I was confused for a second. I'm like, they don't sell that. I'm like, Joe, they don't sell it. Oh, you dick. You dick.
You bit hook, line, and sinker. It was the greatest.
Oh, man. Dude, it was just, okay, Whopper and a Whopper Jr. And I pull around to the front, and I'm like, it was him. I had nothing to do with this. He asked for the white. He's laughing hysterical. The girl was like, oh, okay, fine.
I don't know if you've heard about words, but I repeat anything I'm told.
So, yeah, that was that. That was fun. You wasted any other time, Joe?
I did. Only because there's a cookie in there. I was back at Laboom.
You went back to Laboom?
Back to Laboom.
And what you see
wrestling.
over there? Okay.
That's the reason why I go to Laboom.
All right.
Went there for wrestling, and
that's what you call it now, huh?
Right.
Wrestling.
Had a great time.
We're gonna be wrestling tonight.
But I figured you guys would enjoy that I was back at Laboom.
Oh yeah.
What kind of wrestling did you see? Like a premium event, like WWE.
This is the what would you call it? The AA of wrestling.
Okay.
So you go there, and it's all the guys that are trying to get into WWE's developmental.
NXT.
Gotcha.
Right. See, you're learning.
So yeah, I'm learning.
And then they move up. But it's a great show. We had seats. We were like 4 rows from the ring.
Was Chris Payne there?
No.
No Chris Payne.
Watching people just do stupid stuff and fall off of rings and into the crowd. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
It's always fun. And it's always good because you can go and you buy beer by the 6-pack.
Laboom sells it by the 6-pack?
6-pack.
Wow.
It's like, you go buy like a 6-pack of cans at the store. It's got the little rings around them.
Yeah.
They just give you the case of beer like that.
Really?
Yep. So you sit there and you pop open your beer, you drink, you watch the show. By the end, you're ready to go tear shit up.
Nice.
Tear shit up. Laboom. That's our motto. Tear shit up.
But I got a funny story for you guys, because Friday I went out with coworkers for happy hour.
Yes.
And it's always a good time when I go out with my coworkers. We go out, we drink, we eat, and we have a good time. But things turned weird real quick. We went to our local drinking hole, which is the equivalent of like down the hatch.
Okay.
Beer pong and flip cup and all that stuff. We go play a couple games, have some food, have a couple drinks. Everybody's like, let's go to the Lower East Side. We're going to go to a different bar. No problem. We all go. We get to the one bar, and it's packed. It's a Friday night at like 9 o'clock. Yeah. We're not dressed to go into like nice bars. We just want to sit down, have a drink, maybe eat a little bit more.
Yeah.
Somehow we get split up, and some guy comes up to us, and he pulls out a card. He gives us the card. And on the card, it says Hotel.
He has the card.
He has the card.
Chantel.
Hotel Chantel?
Chantel.
Okay.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Can I have it?
And he says, go to the door.
Yeah.
And tell me you're friends with Derek.
Okay.
Now, Derek with a Y.
Okay.
So we're like, okay,
what name?
What's the catch? He goes, you go to the bar.
You are.
It's free. It's free entry, and you get around the drinks for free.
On Derek.
Yeah. So we're like, okay, like what's the catch?
Yeah.
After the drinks, again, you are.
It's a burlesque bar.
Okay.
So we go.
Yeah.
We get to the bar.
Yeah.
And we're the only people in the bar.
Really?
Right. Yes.
Are you the burlesque dancers?
No.
Oh.
There's maybe like 10 other people. So it's me, all my coworkers, we're at the bar, and the first lady comes out. And my coworker looks at me and she goes, are they going to get naked? I'm like, no, it's burlesque. They're not going to get naked.
No, they absolutely do get naked.
Oh, they absolutely do get naked.
Oh, yeah. They usually have tassels, little tassel spinny things.
Right.
I know Derek.
By the end of the night, the place was so packed because Derek was doing a good job of giving these cards out and getting free people to to get in that we couldn't see the dancers anymore.
Oh.
So my coworkers are getting mad.
Yeah.
And going to the bouncer, asking the people in the front, you need to move. We got here first. We can't see the ladies.
The ladies.
For like an hour, we're there watching them dance.
Nice.
Dancers finish, they leave.
Yeah.
The bar empties out. It's just...
I hope they were Laboom girls.
It's just like a nightclub now. So we're just hanging out, having drinks.
That's no tassel.
It's probably like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And people are... What'd you say?
Not a tassel.
Right. Yeah. So they're like, all right, we're going to go to a bar in Queens.
Okay.
So we go to a bar in Queens in Jackson Heights.
Yeah.
Never been to this bar before. It's me, my 2 coworkers, the bartender, and 4 other people.
Burlesque show breaks out?
No.
You're like, I know how to fill this place. You have to put on 2 tassels.
It's like, what are these people doing here? Thank God my coworkers knew the bartender. So we go, we're sitting there, and they're like, we're going to order pizza. I'm like, great, I could use some food. Pizza sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
Order pizza, 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Well, it's 2 a.m.
Right.
Okay.
Half an hour later.
You order pizza from the establishment or from an outside?
Outside. Hour later, so finally my coworker calls, hey, where's my pizza? It's ready. Okay, well, where is it?
Yeah.
Well, you got to come get it. You ordered for pickup. Well, I can't come pick it up. I drank too much. I can't drive over there. Well, how are we going to get the pizza to you? Whatever it costs, just deliver it.
Oh, that's
did they Uber it?
And they're like, it's whatever. Let's say $20 minimum. So we get 2 pizzas, garlic knots, cheesy bread.
Oh my God.
And we're like, all right, well now we got to eat all this pizza. Giving pizza to people at the bar who's hungry, who wants this.
Oh, so you're the life of the party, now.
Right?
Yeah.
It was like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my Lord.
And my coworkers go, my apartment's down the block.
Oh no.
We're gonna go drink some more.
Holy
I'm like,
shit.
I'm done drinking.
Dude, I have no desire to be out like that anymore.
No, me
I'm like,
neither.
I'm done drinking. I need to go home. Like, they're like, no. We bought a bottle of wine from the bartender.
Oh,
I'm like,
classiest type of establishment.
I'm like, I didn't know that was possible. How can
It's absolutely not.
Cash to the bartender for a bottle of wine?
It's absolutely illegal.
We went back to my coworker's apartment. We had maybe like 2 or 3 sips of the wine and just passed the fuck out.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
So at 35, you slept on another man's floor or his couch?
Floor. Not even like a pillow, nothing. Just
zero
desire for that.
Zero desire to do that now at this point in my life.
I can't wait to go home and go to sleep now. Like this very second.
Like I remember doing that stuff.
Yeah.
I can't imagine doing it now.
Yeah.
So if you're ever in the city and you want to go see burlesque, go to Hotel Chantel.
Let me get that card.
And tell Derek with the Y, Joe sent you.
Yeah, but you got to be there the right hour. There's burlesque dancers.
Yeah, 10 o'clock. Right?
There you go.
Tell him Joey with a Y sent you.
that was my Friday night.
So your Friday went from 5 p.m. at the end of work to 4 a.m. the next morning. Or 5 a.m. when you finally passed out.
Or 8 a.m. when I actually got home.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you were out for like 20 hours.
Yep.
Wow. Good on you, man. Mm-hmm. Living the dream. Keep it up. Not like Derek from Not Another Nerdy Podcast who just got engaged. Now it's all downhill.
It's all downhill.
All downhill from there.
Don't mess with Derek. He invited me over for his Royal Rumble party.
He invited all of us.
Where does he live?
In Springfield, Massachusetts. USA Milky Way Earth.
It's very far.
I appreciated the offer.
Yeah. So did I. Yeah, I liked it. He actually contacted me. He's like, are you coming? And I'm like, no. I just thought it was... I just thought you assumed I wouldn't go.
You know you live in Massachusetts, right?
Steve's like, what's the Royal Rumble?
They want to meet us at Mohegan Sun for his bachelor party.
When is that?
Oh, well, I don't know. Whenever that is. He's getting married within the next year or two.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It's like halfway between Boston and New York.
I will definitely do that.
I might kill one of them.
Why?
Did you just hear my story about drinking till 4 o'clock in the morning?
No. I'm sure they can keep up. You kill me, if anything. I'll find myself a burlesque show. I'll be fine.
He's going to have diabetic shock from all the orange juice.
RDRR.
He puts in his blue moon.
I love that. Give me a little Ricky. I have one more story that I forgot to tell. I've been driving to work lately because they gave me a parking pass because I'm doing that night job thing now. So I go to pull out of my spot, and the whole side of the street is all teachers. And I know the guy who parks in front of me. His name's Jose. He's a good guy, young kid, football coach. And I didn't back up enough. So when I pulled out, my bumper just kissed his bumper a little bit. And
kissed?
Yeah, kissed it. That's how light it was. It was light.
Yeah.
It was just a... But the car in front, the car that I bumped a little bit, it moved because, two cars hitting each other. It moved a little bit. There was a fucking creep across the street walking his dog. One of these typical Chelsea hipster creeps. This guy pulled out his phone and started video recording me to see if I was going to get out, leave a note.
Really?
Dude, this guy was just standing there with his phone pointing right at me.
Maybe it was his car.
It wasn't his car. It was Jose's car.
Is there a video of you beating a man to death now?
Well, I'm like, what are you videotaping? And he's just kind of like walked away, but he kept the camera on me. And then he went up to like the next car and stopped, like because I looked at the bump because I'm like, maybe I hit it harder than I thought I did. Let me check. So I check it. There's nothing wrong with his car. There's nothing wrong with my car. My car has like a little, a little scrape, like a little surface scrape that you can just buff out. But I get back in my car and I drive away. I was like, I'll text Jose on my way home.
Yeah.
And I'm watching this guy in my rearview mirror. He crosses the street. He's going over to the car. He's looking at the car. I'm like, what a creep. Like, what is this guy's issue? So I immediately text Jose. I don't even think I got to 7th Avenue yet. I'm on 6th. I don't think I got to 7th yet. And I text Jose. I'm like, dude, listen, I was pulling out of the spot. I bumped your car a little bit. I didn't see anything on your car. Just let me know if anything happens. He texts me like a half hour later. He goes, no, it's all good. I was like, all right. And then the next day I spoke to him. I was like, there was this creep. And I told him the whole story. Oh, I was so disgusted with this guy. What a loser. Such a loser.
There's no way I would have there's no way that would have ended calmly.
You like your dog?
Yeah.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Punch her across the street.
I hope that's an emotional healing dog.
There's no way I would have handled that calmly.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to go home. I just wanted to go home.
I would have been like, no, that phone's going to be mine by the end of this conversation.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't have went over well, but... all right. So, the main topic tonight is going to be we want to discuss the 2018 upcoming movies, and we want to play a little game that we call Hit or Miss. We did this...
Oh, I got it. Okay, yeah.
I have the paper. You want the paper?
No, go ahead.
You want to fill out your chart that you made?
Did I make the chart?
You sure did.
Ooh, look at me.
Or you know it.
Or you know it, or you reused the chart from last year.
No, I fixed it, I think.
There you go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Look at this.
That's an official chart right there. So we did this last year, and it worked out pretty well. We were pretty accurate.
What do you think goes in the movie column?
The ratings. Last year we did this, and it worked out pretty well. So we're not going to go through every movie that's coming out in 2018. We're just going to go through the movies that Mike printed out.
It's almost every movie. But go ahead. Well, it's a lot. Go ahead.
You want to do movies that you think we're not going to be interested in?
No. If we don't want to rate one, so what we do is we do whether we think it's going to be a hit or not.
Right.
What we predict the Rotten Tomato score is going to be. Mm-hmm. Right.
Yep.
And that's how we eventually score it and see who's.
Yeah. When it comes
better
out
at predicting movies.
Yeah. And when it comes out, we actually we'll review this like a third of the way. So we'll do an August, we'll wait till like August or something like that. All right, so the first movie you have on the list here is Black Panther, which is coming out February 16th, 2018. So what's your first option there? Hit or not?
Hit or miss.
Hit or miss. Definitely hit. 100% hit. It's already a hit because it broke box office records for pre-sales.
Yeah, I agree. That's going to be a
huge hit. Huge hit. What's that cookie say? Explosive specialist. Oh, that's your guy. That's your guy. At the airport, the explosive specialist.
Oh, yeah, I gotta eat this one.
So we all predict hit. I think this is gonna get a 99 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, that's way too high.
No, I didn't say it's gonna deserve a 99. I said it's gonna get a 99 because people have there's all the agendas now. People are up in arms that Wonder Woman's not up for Picture of the Year. On the Oscars.
It wasn't good.
Of course not. But people are like, it's sexist and it deserved it. Blah 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 blah.
It doesn't deserve
Stop it. Stop it. It doesn't. It's not that good a movie.
No, it's not.
It's an okay comic book movie. Never mind.
Yeah, the third act is really weak.
Yes. You know Logan was up for it. Is Logan up for a Picture of the Year?
Is it?
I'll watch it again on HBO.
Good.
It's terrible. Don't tell me it's fucking good. I'll punch it.
It's up for movie. It's up for Picture of the Year.
Is it not? Wait. That's nominated for Academy Award.
I think so.
Picture?
Yes.
Are we sure about that?
I'm
almost
100% sure about that. Almost.
All right. Almost. I'm gonna
check it out.
Almost.
Check it out.
Well, I'm gonna say 100%.
100% what?
Rotten Tomatoes. 100%.
On Black Panther.
It's gonna be, dude. It's gonna be.
Oh, Jesus.
If Steve's gonna go 99, I'm gonna do one better.
What was that movie?
Then I guess I'm gonna go 90 to hedge my bet.
Girls' Night Out got a 98 on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't know what that is.
Check it out. It got a 98.
Watch Bad Moms. That was really good.
Bad Moms is funny.
Which
Bad Moms is funny.
There's two.
Yeah, Bad Moms 2. It was a Bad Moms Christmas is the second one, right? Something like that. All right, so we all think that's going to be a hit, and we all think that's going to be high. Oh, no, Mike, what do you think? You think it's going to be a hit?
Yeah, it'll be a hit.
And what do you think the Rotten Tomatoes score is?
I think
gonna
it'll be in the 90s, so I'll go 90.
Okay, you go 90. It's going to be higher than 90.
I'm going to go Price is Right rules.
Okay. $1.
Yeah. It's the best pictures are Call Me By Your Name.
Yeah.
Which no one's seen, right?
You know what it's about?
I'm going to assume calling someone by their name.
It's about Armie Hammer.
Oh, yeah.
Who has an inappropriate relationship with like a 14-year-old boy.
Oh, yeah.
And it's very graphic. Like, it's all the sex. All the types of sex.
Like pedophilia sex?
I don't know if the kid's 14 or whatever he's supposed to be.
It's going to be a hit in prison.
But him and the kid go at it hard.
The Darkest Hour.
That's the Winston Churchill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dunkirk.
Yeah.
Get Out.
Which I don't know. I haven't seen it, but really, it's a horror movie. Like, okay.
I didn't see it.
I watched it and I didn't realize I was watching it until I was like, "What's this movie?" And then I went to.
How was it?
It was okay. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Okay, but it's like Oscar worthy, like Best Picture worthy. Like, are we so brainwashed to like we think? Like, why shouldn't that be up for
I think
if
it helped
it's that good?
That I watched it without knowing that I was watching Get Out. I was like, this is an interesting story to the movie.
Yeah.
And I kept it on.
Because, like, most of the time I haven't seen many of the nominees for this. But I expect them to be, like, I expect The Post to be on there. Is The Post on there?
Nope.
Oh, wow. Post didn't make it?
Oh, no, it is. I'm sorry. It is.
Yeah,
so it's
Tom
Get
Hanks,
Out,
Meryl Streep.
Lady Bird. Phantom Thread.
Phantom Thread's the one with, what's his
name's last movie, right?
Yeah. Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, where he spent 6 years pretending to be a dress or whatever in preparation for the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Post.
The
Shape of Water.
And
3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Which is the only one I've seen. I watched that today, actually. So not Logan. No Logan.
No.
Okay. Then maybe it was Golden Globes then.
Fake news.
Yeah, people were upset that Wonder Woman was on there.
It's ridiculous. That is a ridiculous thing. I get that why it's culturally important.
Right.
But culturally significant or culturally important does not necessarily
make it a good movie.
Yeah, because it can be important for other things.
Right.
For what it signifies as opposed to the subject matter of the movie or the quality of the movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
No, yeah. I'm totally with you with that. It's an important movie for females.
Which, again, like, I think even that is stretching it.
Yeah, I think that's stretching it, too, because Wonder Woman's been around a long time.
Yeah,
and
there's been lots of female characters around for a long time.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I
can't
get it.
say it.
I know. Stretching it.
Yeah.
Joe was spit out a smoothie.
I didn't know they made smoothies here. I gotta get one. How is it?
Later on,
Delicious.
his Navage is going to be sucking smoothie out of his nose.
So 50 Shades Free. Do we want to talk about 50 Shades? All right, we're going to skip.
Has anyone seen any of those?
No.
No.
I kind of sat and watched half of one.
Yeah, you told us about that once.
Monica was watching it,
Yeah.
and I'm like, this is really odd.
What is this one? Annihilation? You know, the first Southern Reach trilogy of books by Jeff Vandermeer. Stars Natalie Portman.
Oh, this is the one where she goes into some kind of. Saw the trailer for this. She goes into like a vortex to try to get her husband back, who is Poe Dameron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If you haven't seen it, we're moving on.
Yeah, all right, moving on.
It looks really it looks stunning.
Red Sparrow. This one I actually want to see. This is the girl from Hunger Games. What's her name? Jennifer Lawrence.
Hit.
You're gonna say hit? It's kind of like an Atomic Blonde type movie where
It looks like a sad.
Well, there are these
sad Black Widow movie.
There are these beautiful girls who are trained to be assassins in Russia, right? And they use their beauty and try to, what's the word I'm looking for? Seduce. Thank you. Seduce.
Say Black Widow your ass.
Yeah, they try to seduce their target and then they kill them. I say this will be a hit, but I say it'll be a Rotten Tomato score of 82.
83 for me.
That's fine. That's cool.
I'm gonna say not a hit.
Not a hit. Okay.
Miss.
All right.
And I'm gonna say 60.
Now again, hit is if it makes more money than
budget.
Okay. Wrinkle in Time.
Hit.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a hit too.
Yeah, it's a Disney movie, and Oprah's in it.
And they've kind of figured that out.
Yeah.
It's a who's who in that movie too.
Yeah.
But not all Disney movies make their money. But Wrinkle in Time is pretty popular, so I'll go.
My daughter just finished the book. She said it was very good.
I'll go hit as well. I'll go hit.
I'm gonna say I'll go first because I haven't gone first yet. I will say 80.
Okay, Joe.
81.
I'll go 82.
Fair enough.
I'll play your game.
Bunch of
rogue.
jerks.
Tomb Raider. I think this is gonna be a bomb. Box office bomb. BBB.
You're usually all on board the video game trains.
Have you seen the trailer? Then you've seen the entire movie.
This is the man who said Assassin's Creed
is the greatest movie ever.
I never said it was the greatest movie.
I haven't been able to get through it all.
I never said it was the greatest movie ever. Never once said that.
No.
The story was so good.
I never said that.
in the Shell, though.
I like Ghost in the Shell. No, I think this is gonna be a bomb.
You're a sad man.
Yeah.
I think it's a bomb too.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bomb.
So miss for everybody.
It's pretty much. It looks like Dante's Inferno or one of those, Dan Brown books that Ron Howard does. It looks just like that, So, and they don't do much anymore.
No.
They don't do much anymore.
So what are we thinking? Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes, 55.
56?
40.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go 15.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Wow,
they're
okay.
even the first two are bad.
Justice League got a 40. And everyone hates that. That's globally hated.
Except you.
Yeah, except me. And Joe liked it, right?
No.
No, you didn't like it? Okay. Pacific Rim Uprising. This will be a hit.
Hit.
Box office hit.
Can't wait for Jaeger bombs.
Can't wait for Jaeger bombs. Can't wait for
Was the first one a hit?
maybe not, but I think it gained a lot of
Hit.
I think this will be
Mike's gonna say it's a miss.
I'm gonna say miss.
Okay.
Just keep it interesting.
and I think this is not going to do well in the ratings. I think it'll make its money, but I don't think it's going to be good, as good as the first one.
So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking.
I don't know if the first one's good.
I'll go 67. 67.
It's entertaining.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
What'd you say?
67. 68.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 50.
Okay, that's fair.
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
Ooh, one of the ones that we're most excited for, Ready Player One. Huge hit.
Hit.
Huge hit. I will say this gets a 82 Rotten Tomato score.
Gonna say 96.
96.
Whoa.
I think it's gonna fall a little short. I don't know why. Don't know
What's the
why.
budget on this? All the monies?
Yeah.
Lots of boxes
and
of
then
cookies.
$1 more.
Yeah. Depends on if MoviePass is
You know
acknowledging it.
When month's this coming out?
This is
April.
March 30th.
March.
March 30th.
I'll say hit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
Yeah, it's
say
definitely gonna be
75%. I don't know if Spielberg has that magic anymore.
That's what I'm thinking.
For pop culture stuff. Like it's
Yeah.
all history stuff now and very adult.
The New Mutants. Now this got pushed back. It's not April 13th
Oh, so
anymore.
don't forget, it pushed out his year
Okay,
completely.
so we'll take that one.
I
out.
have a feeling.
It's not gonna get made.
That's my feeling. I have a feeling Marvel.
Marvel's got Phase 4. Fox has got Phase Out.
Yeah.
Phase out. That's pretty good. How about Rampage? The Rock. He'll make monies.
He made all the money.
He'll make the monies.
this past week.
Mike's
That'll-
gonna go see this.
This will be a hit. That's a video game, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Joe hit.
There's a wolf.
It's gonna
with,
be a hit.
There's a wolf with wings.
I'm gonna
it's
say
The Rock.
miss.
You're gonna go miss.
Yeah.
Was Baywatch a hit?
No.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 50%.
I'll go 45.
I will go 47.
Nice. Avengers: Infinity War.
Oh, all the
Miss.
Miss. Put Joe down as miss. You heard it here, folks.
Because I'm gonna go missing. So I'm gonna be stuck in the theater for days.
money. We're all going hit on that, right?
Yeah, we're all going hit on that. I really want this to be like a 98, but it's not going to
No
be.
chance.
No,
I'll go 92.
it's not Black Panther.
I'll go 92. I think there's going to be a lot of Black Panther in it.
I'm gonna
Though.
go 88.
I was gonna go 85, so I don't think
I think it's losing its luster.
Why?
not for the fans. I think the critics are like, we want to see other things now. We want to see art. You
I
know,
want to see a Western.
Yeah.
I want to see a horror movie.
or there's not enough.
But I rather now. I mean, in the realm of superhero movies, I'd rather the Black Panther or
No, I'd rather this over anything else.
Yes, me too.
because it's been building to this.
Yeah. This I can't wait. I
Yeah.
can't wait for Marvel to just unzip and be like, look at this. Boom. I can't wait.
What was your rating?
85.
85. Deadpool 2.
Well, that's going to be...
It's going to be a big hit.
I'm gonna say miss.
You're going to say miss? You don't think it'll make its money back?
I'm gonna say
Just
miss.
First one made...
Just-
well, first one
I'm
cost...
gonna say miss.
He said miss, damn it.
That first one cost $30 million to make.
Yeah.
It made $800 million.
Yeah.
Make me cut you with a cookie.
All right, Steve hit.
Hit, for
I'm
sure.
going to go hit too.
Hit, and we'll go 80.
Yeah, Steve 80. I'll hedge my bet and go 90 because I think it's going to do really well.
I'm gonna say 85.
And a miss.
Yeah, 85 and a big swing and a miss.
All right.
Solo, a Star Wars story.
Miss.
I I know it's gonna make its money.
What's its budget now?
I have no idea. Who knows? I think Disney came out and said we're gonna take a hit on this. All right, so I'll go miss. Let's all go miss.
You're all gonna go miss. I'm gonna go hit then.
Yes. I say this is gonna do well. I say it's gonna do well. I think it's gonna be an 80. It's gonna be.
I'm gonna go 40.
Okay.
75.
I think this is gonna be a disaster.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I do.
I think they're pulling the wool over our eyes. I don't know.
There's not even a picture.
It's gonna be all Super Bowl, all Sunday. That's all you're gonna see is Solo.
Like they've literally
Solo and Black Panther.
It's either the greatest marketing strategy ever.
Yeah.
Like let the internet get to like its absolute fever pitch.
Yeah.
And they're like, here you go, boom, Solo.
Yeah.
Or they're like, just dude, can we put a trailer out after the movie comes out?
What haven't we gotten a trailer for yet that you think that we'll get at the Super Bowl?
Absolutely Solo.
Solo you'll get.
Yeah.
You're gonna get an extended cut Black Panther one.
And you'll probably get another Infinity War one.
Yeah, probably.
And Dundee.
And Dundee all the time. All the Dundees.
Where does that rank? Hit.
Ocean's 8. This is all female cast.
Hit.
Miss.
Hit for Joe. Miss for Steve. Miss for Mike as well.
Yeah, this is gonna be a 40.
Yeah.
I'll go 40.
Boys are bad about this.
Yeah.
They go, this is not what I'm used to.
Not the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
You guys hated the Ghostbusters.
It's just a bad movie.
Hated it.
This has a much better cast, I think, though.
So what did you say, Steve? 40?
40. Kate Blanchett, Anne Hathaway, Sandra
70.
Bullock. I mean, how do you... Those three right there,
60.
they're pretty good. Helena Bonham Carter. Good cast. Very good cast. I like heist movies, so I'm going to go see it. I like heist movies. Incredibles 2. June 15th.
All the monies.
Yep.
Huge amount of monies.
I will go first on this one because I haven't gone first. Hit 99.
I will go hit 96.
I'll go hit 98.
Ooh.
That is Brad Bird doing what he does well. Like this. Yeah.
This your most anticipated movie of the year, or is it Infinity War still?
It's probably Infinity Wars.
Okay.
But this is right up there.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the video I posted of the guy who reenacts the Pixar animation?
Yeah, stomping with the lamp. Yeah.
The Purge, The Island.
I've never seen any of
The
them.
Rick and Morty Purge, or
No, just I guess it's the Ethan Hawke Purge. I'm gonna say miss on Ethan Hawke Purge, The Island.
Nope.
I don't know if Ethan Hawke's in this
Miss
one. He was
for
in the
Joe?
other one.
Yep.
I'm gonna go.
I'm
miss.
not going to see it. It's a horror movie.
I'm going to say giant hit because I've never seen any of them.
Okay.
And I'm going to say 100.
Nice. I'll go 50. Cut you in half. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Joe, you got to
Hit.
give me a number on that. The Purge.
I'm not going to see it.
All right, so 0. Moving on.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Hit.
Hit.
I think this is going to be better than Black Panther.
Really?
Yep.
Because of all the penis wasps?
Yes.
Wasp penises? I'll go, we'll give it an 82, 83. 83.
You know what I heard about Black Panther?
What, white eyes?
No.
You told us.
That it's a type of movie that when the movie ends,
You don't wanna leave.
You don't want to leave. You want more.
Didn't you say you think Black Ant-Man's going to be better than that?
Yeah. What did I say for Black Panther? 99.
So what's this going to be?
100, I guess.
No,
right?
you said 100 for Black
Okay,
Panther.
so Ant-Man
So
and the Wasp,
101.
101.
All right. 101.
All right, so I'm going to say it's less than Black Panther, so I'm going to say it's an 80.
I can't wait to see the girl who plays the Wasp because I'm in love with her.
So they're doing 3 hit movies, Marvel, this year.
Yeah.
That's what they
Plus
always do.
maybe a solo film.
It's going to be how it is every year when we do our year in review, and the top
They're gonna
5
have all of
movies
them.
are Marvel, Disney,
Star Wars, Disney.
Star Wars.
They're going to have all of them this year.
Yeah.
They're going to have every single one
Incredibles
of
will
them.
be up there.
Yep.
It's going to be Incredibles, Solo, Wrinkle in Time,
Infinity War.
Infinity War,
Black Panther.
and then 6 is going to be Ant-Man and Wasp. And then you're going to have Ready Player One, and probably Rampage.
Yeah, you think Rampage will go that high?
It's The Rock.
Or Deadpool?
Oh, Deadpool, yeah.
Deadpool.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
All right, what's 10? What will be with number 10 in that list? Oceans,
We got to
maybe?
keep going.
Mission Impossible 6, that might be up there. Alita, Battle
What is
Angel.
wrong
This was that
Yeah.
this was that anime that we saw that looks really cool. I think it'll make its money back, but I don't think it's going to do like any
So
type.
hit or miss?
I guess hit.
Miss.
I'm
I
going
guess
to say
hit.
miss on that as well.
I mean, how much? I mean, it has to have a low budget if it's animated, no?
Yeah, I'm going to say this is going to get backlash for the freaky Asian eyes.
It's
They're gonna-
too Asian.
That's what they're going to say, yeah.
20%.
I'm going to go with 40.
Oh, I'll go 70. What the hell?
All right, moving on. Alita.
Mission Impossible 6.
Oh, old graham cracker
Big
ankles.
old miss.
Did you see the video? They released the video.
Yeah, he was shattering his
Oof.
ankles.
Oof. And he gets up and finishes the fucking stunt. He's a beast. He's an absolute beast, this guy. He got up and ran away on his broken ankle. Oh, it's so bad, Joe.
What do you do when you stub your toe? You run away.
Really?
Yeah.
He didn't stub his toe. His toes touched his shin. That's how bad he broke his
They're
ankle.
calling this movie, they changed the name to Fallout. But that's what happened to his bones and his legs. They fell out.
So Mission Impossible 6, smush.
You ever see an ankle come apart like that?
Oh, I'm going to go...
Special effects are amazing.
I'll say hit 75.
That's insanely high, but okay.
Yeah, no, it's
Miss 20%.
20?
How much do you think they spent to rebuild his ankles? Because that's got to be in the budget.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say miss.
The last two Mission Impossibles did very well.
I'm going to say miss. And I'm going to say 35.
Wow.
Yeah. I hate Tom Cruise. Suck it. You and your broken ankles.
Well, why do you hate him so much? Because I like him? Is that why you hate him so much?
No.
Oh. I could see that being your reason, though.
That's a pretty good reason.
Yeah. Teen Titans Go.
No, it's because he's 70 and got to strap himself to a helicopter and then be thrown into buildings to break his ankles. He's like, look at him, I'm young and fun. Look, you're old and dumb.
Yeah, that rhymed. Teen Titans Go to the movies.
I'm not
I'm not even going to go. The Predator.
Yeah.
Hit.
They're remaking The Predator? Is The Rock in it?
It's Shane Black, right, I think? Directing it?
After Lethal Weapon, Iron Man, and RoboCop, it only makes sense that one of Hollywood's sharpest writers turns his head towards The Predator. Shane Black's first gigs in the industry was playing the role of Hawkins in the original Predator movie. Okay, so he was in the... Alright. I guess hit? We'll go 60, though.
70.
I'm going to go hit 80.
Venom.
Miss.
We're into October now. We're into the fall movies now. Venom's going to be a hit.
I'm going to say miss.
Yep, me too.
I'll go hit on this one.
And I'm going to say 7.
I'm going to say
It's
13.
Sony.
All right. Since I don't have to go very high, I'll go 40.
It's Sony. There's no way this is good. If it ever gets made.
It's in production.
So's Gambit. The new release date is 2187.
X-Men Dark Phoenix. Anybody?
Miss.
Miss as well.
I'll go hit.
Really?
Yeah, well, everyone else is going miss, so I'll go hit.
We all jumped off the bridge and really come with us.
Maybe they figured it out.
Really?
Why?
Really?
Well, they got Deadpool and Logan. The last two they did. They figured out.
They slipped Apocalypse in the middle there. You forgot.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
Apocalypse was in between. No, we saw the Deadpool trailer after Apocalypse, didn't we?
I don't remember. I
thought
never
we did.
technically saw all of Apocalypse.
That's true. That's true. No, I think Deadpool then Logan came out.
I'm gonna go.
I'll go hit as far as money wise.
Dark Phoenix 30%.
Joe, what's your percentage?
25.
Ooh.
I'll go 40 then.
You want to know when Apocalypse came out?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Fantastic Beasts: Crimes of the Grindelwald.
Hit.
Mikey, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna say hit. I think people didn't like that first one.
Yeah, I'll go miss.
All right.
I'll go miss. I'll go 40.
2016.
Okay.
Wow. I'm gonna say 65.
And when did Deadpool come out?
2016.
All right, they both came out the same year. Ralph Breaks the Internet. Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Hit.
I think it'll be a hit.
Yeah, that's gonna. Oh my God, that's your number 10, Joe.
Yeah, Joe. There's your number 10 in your top
Logan
10
came
list.
out in 2017.
Okay.
So I was right.
Yeah.
I was right. It's right in the middle.
Well, we don't know which. He didn't tell us the order.
What do you call it? Was Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Deadpool.
And
Okay.
Apocalypse was a summer
It was
movie.
probably May, right? Yeah, something like that. All right.
Suck it, Steve.
So Wreck-It Ralph 2 hit.
Hit.
Oh, hit.
I'll give it a 92.
90.
98.
Ooh.
Yeah, Disney has that
Wow.
cartoon thing figured out.
I pre-ordered Coco today.
Yeah.
Yeah, haven't seen it yet, but I pre-ordered
You
it.
gonna put it in chocolate milk?
Yes, I'm gonna put it in my chocolate. I'm just gonna put it in regular milk so that it becomes chocolate milk.
That's true.
Gotcha. Creed 2. Creed 2. I think that'll be a hit.
Haven't seen Creed 1.
Creed 1's supposed to be one of the best Rocky movies ever.
I'm gonna say miss.
Really?
Because Stallone is involved in this one.
He wasn't involved in regular Creed?
He was just an actor. He didn't
Oh, okay.
produce it. He didn't direct it. He didn't do anything.
Miss.
I think it'll carry over from Creed, though, because Creed got very, very good.
Nope. They're doing
feedback.
Drago.
They are doing Drago, which I hate. I hate that.
Did you see the guy they got?
No.
They basically found like a caveman, shaved him, and they were like, "Get in there, kid." He's some giant Russian fighter.
Yeah.
Like he's a legit fighter.
Yeah. Like Tommy Gunn, but just huge.
Hairier and scarier.
Yeah, I don't like when they use the family members like
Yeah.
that. Like they're doing that with Top Gun supposedly too. They're using like Meg Ryan and Goose's kid to like be the new pilot.
Okay.
And I like why? Why do you have to continue? It's like Star Wars. You have to keep continuing with Skywalkers, kind of thing. I don't know.
Is Maverick gonna fly with?
I think he's going to be an instructor at Top Gun, and
Goose's kid.
Goose's kid makes it. Maybe
Duck.
Geese. You just call him geese.
All right,
Spider-Man.
So Creed, hold on. Creed.
Oh, sorry.
Scores. 60.
Yeah, I guess 60 is fair. I'll go 60 as well.
50.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Anybody going to see this?
That's the animated one.
Anybody going to see this in the movies? I'm not going to see this in the movies.
Probably not.
Moving
on. It looks really good.
It looks good. Looks very good.
It looks visually very interesting.
Bumblebee the movie.
Oh.
Fuck you. Can you write that in the little box? Or just write fuck
so
you.
Steve's going to go hit.
Just write suck it.
It's going to...
Hit.
No, the last one wasn't a hit, right?
Hit 100. Yes, it was a hit.
Did it make its money back?
Yeah, in China it made all its monies.
I heard it struggled overseas.
Transformers always makes its money.
Fine. Hit 0.
I put 100 for you.
No.
It's Transformers. No,
take the one in the...
It's pen. It's not pencil. 100.
It's permanent.
Joe, hit or miss?
Miss.
I'm going to say hit. And I'm going to say 12.
Fucking Michael Bay.
I want to go whopping 1.
Ah, sweet.
Aquaman. December 21st.
Oh.
Miss.
Hit.
My man.
My man. Just like a bat.
I'm going to say that's hit.
I dig it.
How much in the IMDb's or the Rotten Tomatoes that we're actually doing?
I will give this one a 45 in Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, I think that's going to be much higher.
Yeah, you think so?
I'm going to say 85.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope so.
People love Jason Momoa.
They do.
He's
but they
so
hate
charming.
the DCU.
I know.
Or DCEU, whatever it's
He's
called.
so charming.
I'm going to say 42.
He married to Lisa Bonet from The Cosby
Cosby's.
Show.
He did.
Yeah.
Was that Lenny Kravitz's ex-girlfriend or something? Was she married to somebody? I don't know. I want to say she was.
Maybe.
I want to say she was. Who's next? Bohemian Rhapsody?
That's the Queen movie.
The Queen documentary movie?
Hit.
Yeah.
We're going to see that? That's on Christmas.
I'm
Comes out on
definitely going to
Christmas.
see that.
In the theater, you can see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say hit.
Yep, me too.
Steve?
Yeah,
miss?
I'll say hit. That-
I'm going to say
just for the
90.
I'll go 80.
85.
Mary Poppins Returns. What's that?
Hit.
Disney's 11th hit.
You could practically hear the collective head shaking and hushed tutting when Disney first announced it was making a sequel to Mary Poppins. Its crowning achievement from the early days of family cinema.
Hit 98.
96.
Lin-Manuel Miranda is doing the score for this movie.
Okay.
He's the one who did Hamilton.
Oh, hit.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't know. Yeah.
I'll go 95.
Plus, it's Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Yeah. What do you got, Joe? Number?
96.
Oh.
And that is all the movies that we have on that
So
list.
Disney has
10.
Wow, they're gonna do $10 billion in box office this year.
Can I add a movie there?
Sure.
There was a movie that
You say Ghost in the Shell, I'm leaving. Ghost in the Shell 2.
It's actually
Turtle Games.
It's called Replicas. It's the Keanu Reeves movie. It's a sci-fi Keanu Reeves movie.
It's called The Matrix. You're pronouncing it wrong.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, with his family.
Yeah, with his family. You just throw that on there for me.
Okay.
Just because I like Keanu Reeves. And did we not get into John Wick this year?
No.
Okay.
I don't even think that's in production.
Because I have another list of all the release
we
dates
got
for the rest of
spoiled
the
with
whole
John
year.
Wick because we watched 1 and 2 like within a short time between.
No, I saw one of the movies.
You did? I didn't see one of the movies.
Yeah.
I didn't see one of the movies either. I saw it on TV.
Really?
You told me. One of the kids at school told me about it. The same kid who told me about the Army Hammer one.
He told me.
There are a lot of other movies that we didn't talk about.
Such as?
The 15-17 to Paris. I think that's the new. No, I'm not saying we should talk about them. I'm just saying there are a lot of movies that we didn't talk about.
What else?
Peter Rabbit.
No, that's an animated. That's out like this week or next week.
Yeah, next week.
He's talking Peter Rabbit.
Let's see, Samson.
That's what he calls his.
Samson. It's like Conan, but for
religious.
Religious.
You mean Hercules?
No, not Hercules.
No, Samson's
Death
like
Wish.
Hercules.
Death Wish we should have on there.
With Bruce Willis. Okay. Fair
Death
enough.
Wish.
What are we doing, Bruce? Let's do it.
I'm going to say that's miss, but I think it's going to do well critically. So
Miss.
Miss
And
75.
I'm going to say miss, and I'm going to say 30.
Okay.
Because Bruce Willis don't cares about the acting no more.
I'm going to say miss. I'm going to say 40.
Oh, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom.
That I didn't put that on the list.
Nope. Jurassic
Miss.
World, Fallen Kingdom. You think it's going to be a hit or miss? I think it's going to be a hit.
I think it's a big miss.
And I think critically it's going to get panned.
So do I.
So, Joe, you're saying miss.
50%.
50. Steve saying hit.
No, miss.
Miss.
45.
I'm going to say hit and an 80.
Wow, okay.
The movie looks like the third highest grossing movie ever. The first one.
Yeah, but they're going back to save the dinosaurs. Like, it's the same thing, like, same as the second one, yeah. Well, there we go. We didn't miss too many. We only missed, what, 2?
Yeah, Death Wish and Jurassic Park.
And Jurassic Park. That's not too bad. So, next thing, we're going to get into some comic book corner. Want to give Tony a lead in? We haven't given Tony a lead in this whole show.
Take it away, Tony. Pew, pew.
Comic Book Corner, brought to you by Comic Book Jones, located at 2220 Forest Avenue in Staten Island, and Royal Collectibles at 9601 Metropolitan Avenue in Queens, New York. Visit these fine establishments for all of your comic book needs.
So, as we said before, we went to the New Jersey Comic Show, and that gave us an opportunity to talk to a whole bunch of comic book artists, past and present. And the first person that we ran into was George Vega, and I started going through his stuff, and he had a whole bunch of art on his table. He had these big portfolio books, and he had these little sketch cards that were like, I don't know, 4x4 sketch cards, all black and
It's good
white.
that he got a career after Street Fighter.
Is that one of the characters' names?
Yeah.
I'm looking through, and I'm like, I think I've met you before, because I recognize some of the drawings. And he's like, oh, yeah? I was like, were you at the Jersey Comic Expo? He's like, yeah, I was. I was like...
Did we share a hamper?
I was like, you had Thundercats stuff that I wanted to buy, but I didn't have any money. And I flipped the page, and there was the friggin' Thundercats picture that I wanted to buy that I never did. So I ended up buying that from him. I think you ended up buying some stuff from him, too. Was it a Skeletor? Oh, no, he wouldn't sell us the Skeletor drawing because someone else had put dibs on it already. But we were able to sit down and talk to George. It was really nice for a couple of minutes and talk to us about his work and his art. So take a listen to the interview with George Vega. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, we are here at the New Jersey Shore Comic Show, and I'm sitting with George Vega. He's one of the first tables that I stopped by because his work is absolutely beautiful and outstanding. He's got all types of artwork from He-Man to Thundercats to Avengers and X-Men, Transformers, and your work is absolutely beautiful, George.
Thank you very much, and I'm glad I paid you to say that.
He didn't pay me much, don't worry. So George, tell me a little about yourself. Tell me what you do. Tell me how you got into art.
Okay, well, I'm a full-time illustrator. How I got into art was definitely the 80s cartoons. The main one that actually spoke to me and I was obsessed about was Voltron. Voltron, absolutely loved Voltron. As a matter of fact, as a kid, what I was told is that the credits at the end of the cartoon were the people who drew the animation that did the show. So as a kid, I would look at the credits, looking for a name, and I was thinking that I can go to the person's house so they can show me how to draw. Little did I know that animations is done mostly in Japan, folks. And that's what got me started. And then we had such incredible properties back then. I mean, Silverhawks, Thundercats, G.I. Joe, Transformers, Mask. Oh man, and Micronauts, Centurions, Power Extreme, and all that stuff just really ignited my passion for that stuff, and I drew from there on. I just would draw a lot, and at one point, it was the early '90s. Wanted to be a comic book artist.
Okay.
Then things. Just to make a long story short, went to FIT, studied illustration. After 2 years, you get your associates in arts. After the 2 years, I decided to try to go pro. Didn't work out that way. I ended up actually laying out tombstones.
Wow.
Yeah, I was designing tombstones for a few years, and then I thought maybe I should learn the computer, or learn how to do stuff on computer, and this is before the .com boom. So I actually went back to school, learned the big programs of Photoshop, Illustrator, and some web design, some basic 3D stuff. And from there, I started working almost right away. I mean, we're talking 1999. I was building websites on a weekend and making some pretty sweet money.
Wow. So your traditional medium here is pen and paper, which I absolutely love. Do you dabble digital at all?
Yes, I do, actually. I'm capable of doing illustration work 100% digital or 100% traditional. Speaking of traditional, I'm known for my sketch cards, which has to be done traditionally.
Why don't you explain to me your sketch cards?
Yeah, okay, sketch cards. The sketch card industry in a succinct fashion. Artists get contracted to draw directly on a card, and the cards get inserted into random packs. You have about a 1 in 7 chance of getting an actual artist-drawn card, hand-drawn artist card. And they use a lot of artists, and I happen to be a fortunate one of them that I get to do a lot of stuff for Upper Deck. Comic, most of the superhero stuff. I've done most of their Marvel products. I've done also the movie products.
Your order's ready?
Someone's order's ready.
Daniel,
and
your order's ready. Daniel.
And also Aliens. Okay. I've worked on the Aliens cards and another sci-fi, which I can't remember. Oh, Firefly and Firefly.
Cool. You said you liked Voltron. Have you seen the new Voltron show on Netflix?
Yes, I have. And it's awesome. I saw the first season. I slacked off and I haven't really followed through.
I finished all 4.
Nice.
I stopped the beginning of the second season. Wasn't digging it. But the end of the second season is top notch, and from there on out, it's so much different than it was in the 80s. There's continuity, there's a storyline. What do you think about the way they're doing the artwork? It's very like kind of manga style in a sense.
Yeah, I would say that it's like a manga style and a Western. I mean, you have so many influences now. Now you have the manga style influencing the whole entire Western culture, and then people are the Westerners putting their twist on it also. So I would even say it's almost like a Disney manga mix, But it looks awesome, though. It looks awesome. And the writing it's great. It's great.
It's a very rounded Voltron instead of the square, blocky Voltron.
Right.
Tell me about the World of M.
Oh, the World of M. It's a steampunk fantasy comic. The full name is The World of M: Machines, Magic, and Mayhem. I started about 2 years ago, and I update it. I update it maybe every 2-3 months.
Your order's ready? Dan, your order's ready.
And so, it's a free online comic. The worldofm.net. You can go there and read everything I have there. And I have so much I'd like to put in there as far as story, and there's so much more to add. But there's still, I think, close to 15, 16 pages people can read.
Nice. And where can people find you outside of the New Jersey Shore Comic Show?
Yeah, Instagram, George Vega Art on Instagram. Same name, George Vega Art on Facebook also. On Twitter, I'm Vegamation Press. On Twitter, that's when I was involved with more in the printing business.
Excellent, George. Thank you so much for talking to me. Really appreciate it. I'm going to buy some of your work, and I'll get back to you when we put it in the show.
Awesome, man. Thanks.
All right, so that was our interview with George Vega. He was really nice, sat down with us for a while. There was a couple of times during the interview where there were some interruptions because it was a very small con, and they had a little kitchen off to the side, and you didn't wait in the kitchen for your food. They just announced your name over the loudspeaker. So like halfway into this interview, it was like, Danny, your food's ready, Danny. Like every 5 minutes. So we had to edit all that together. So hopefully it came out all right. But Joe, did you read any comics this week?
I did. I picked up a new comic book only because we talk about new characters and new heroes and new stories. DC's finally doing it. I think everybody that was part of Marvel that was like, hey, we should be doing this. This is the way to go. They just kind of said, fuck you to Marvel and went to DC.
Yeah.
So, John Romita Jr.,
They took out all the heavy hitters, right?
Yep, he's in a new book called The Silencer.
Mm-hmm.
And if you like the artwork in the Batman, All-Star Batman, and you like that storyline, this is right up your alley.
Cool. I bought this book. I didn't read it yet.
Oh, it's really... You want me to tell you about it, or you want to wait till you read it?
It's up to you. You can tell us about it. Sorry, I'm still going to read it.
It basically sounds like a John Wick story.
Okay.
In DC Universe. So this woman, it was a master assassin who worked for Talia al Ghul. And she releases her from her servitude, the only person that she willingly lets go. And the book is basically the Talia telling her there's a war happening. They don't care if you're active or not. They just know which side you're on. And if you're not with them, you're against them. They're coming for you. This woman has a family, and it's basically her trying to balance both worlds. She's not an assassin anymore, but that world is coming to get her. And they're going to collide real quick.
That sounds very much like John Wick.
Oh, yeah. And it's
cool.
Like
and it's drawn great, probably.
Yeah. So you remember in All-Star Batman how their villains would just pop up randomly?
Yeah.
This is basically how it is.
Oh, cool.
It's like that same like timeline of this happened, like Batman telling the story, I broke this many bones. You know, I've fractured this, I have to go this far. If I hit this guy here, it's going to do this, this, and this.
Yeah.
It's that same...
Very cool.
You know, setup. It's really, really good.
Yeah, they came out, I forget what the line is, but it's all the biggest artists and writers from DC came out and made like 7 or 8 brand new books that with brand new characters in it. One's called Damage, one's called Silencer, another one is called The Terrifics.
Right.
They're all in the back of the book. If you buy any of these, they're in the back of the book, and it's Jim Lee, John Romita Jr., Paul Dini, like all these really big names.
For $2.99, it's worth it.
Yeah. So I picked up Damage last week, and it was okay. It's kind of like a Hulk character,
right?
Where there's a man in the army, and they give him something. They chose him to be some type of experiment, and for 1 hour a day, he turns into something called Damage, which is like a Hulk-like creature,
right?
But he has 60 minutes to be this creature, and they can't control him. So like he turns into Damage. He ruins the city. He turns back into a normal man. Now he has 23 hours to wait until he turns into Damage again, and he's on the run from like Amanda Waller and stuff like that. It was interesting. I'm gonna get the next one. I forget who does the art. It wasn't Jim Lee. Jim Lee's book is coming out next week, I think. But hey, that was cool. Did you read anything else? Or was that really it?
The Metal.
Oh, Dark Knight's Metal number 5.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're setting up Wonder Woman to be the hero. Spoiler alert. So that was pretty cool. And I'm fine with that because she's a cool character. I really like her. She got her ass kicked in this book, though.
Yep.
By the Joker, by the Batman Who Laughs. Shot her right in the fucking face. I thought she died.
Yeah.
I thought they killed Wonder Woman in the book. But she got up, which was pretty cool. What are they going to do with Batman? Because Batman's like been trapped in this dark multiverse, and he's like 70, and he's skinny and scrawny and old.
He's going to find the...
he's going to...
The solution.
Yeah, but is he going to be young again?
Like, yeah. Whatever the effects were from all this,
it's
going to get reversed.
Okay. I like this book. This one was good. Like they were, like I said in the past, like I've read, I'm reading this book and I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I love it. This book I actually knew. I kind of knew what was going on in this book, pretty much.
Doomsday Clock.
I read the new Doomsday Clock.
Did not like it.
I actually thought this one was pretty good because the first 2 issues were very Watchmen centric,
right?
And this one was more bringing in the DC world, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It was like half and half. Like the book, the first half of the book was the comedian fighting Dr. Ozymandias.
Right.
And then the second half of and you found out why the comedian's in Gotham. Dr. Manhattan pulled him out of time and threw him in Gotham City before he hit the ground in Watchmen. And the second half of the book was Rorschach talking to Batman. The new Rorschach gave Batman the original Rorschach's journal, and Batman's reading the whole journal, and the new Rorschach's like, oh, we got to find Dr. Manhattan. We got to find this Dr. Manhattan guy, and he told him the whole thing.
Right.
And he goes, oh, I know where he is. And he's like, come with me. And Batman takes him to Arkham and just locks this guy in the cell. And he goes, sorry, I'll see you later. And that's how the book ended. So I don't know, like the next part's probably Batman's going to probably go find Superman and be like, listen.
Because you haven't seen Superman from issue 1.
Explain this. He's going to have Rorschach's journal probably. So I can't wait for the next issue of that. I was a little behind on books, but I read one book really touching my heart. It was a really sentimental book. It was Superman number 39. And he goes to like a children's hospital. It was a one-shot. He goes to a children's hospital, like St. Jude's type of thing,
right?
And he takes all the kids in the in like the cancer ward, and he takes them up to the Justice League tower in space.
Okay.
And they just spend the day together with the Justice League. And they just do games, and they're hanging out with the Justice League, and all the kids are really happy. He takes them to the moon where they all put their names on little moon rocks, and they put them on the moon. They do a scavenger hunt where they have to find like the Green Lantern, and they got to find the lasso of truth, and whoever gets all the things wins.
Right.
And the ultimate thing that they had to get in the scavenger hunt was someone had to get a picture of Batman smiling. So there were these kids trying to get Batman to smile, and this one kid actually tells him a joke. You don't know what the joke, he whispers in his ear. And he makes Batman smile. And it was just a really cute, uplifting, nice issue that just came out of nowhere. The art was really weird. Superman was drawn very, very strange. His face was very weird. But you got past it because of the story. It was nice. And then I read Batman number 39, which is kind of weird. It was
He went to a hospital and punched a lot of children and kids.
Imagine. Man up, man up, man up.
This one was really interesting. It was a one-shot with Wonder Woman. Now, he just got married to Catwoman.
Okay.
In the past couple issues, right? We talked about that a lot. In this issue, apparently somewhere in the New 52, him and Wonder Woman went to this other dimension where there's this guy called the Gentleman who keeps all these demons out of Earth. He's constantly, forever fighting demons. That's all he does, 24 hours a day, every day of his life in this dimension. And when they went there in the New 52 sometime, they promised him, they were like, listen, we'll give you one day on Earth, and we'll come cover for you. We'll come fight the demons for 24 hours, for a day. You get to spend it on Earth and relax, but we'll give you the day off. So this issue was him calling up Wonder Woman and Batman saying, I need tomorrow off. Could you come in and just do the demons? But time is different in the dimension. So while the guy's on Earth doing his thing, it's years and years and years of, well, maybe not many years, but many, many months of Batman and Wonder Woman fighting off these demons.
Right.
And they're coming to this, they're finally figuring out that time isn't the same and that they might be there for much longer than they anticipated. They just thought they were going to be there for 24 hours and get out of Dodge. And they're realizing it's been like months and maybe time isn't the same because he has to return in 24 hours,
right,
but he hasn't returned yet. So they're like, so we're going to be here a while. You want to, fool around? And like, that's how it ends. Like the book ends really ambiguously. Like Wonder Woman and Batman are about to make out. And I'm like, he just got married. He's going to start doing this now? It was kind of weird, but it's still interesting at the same time.
Yeah.
But that was a good book. And then I read Metal 5 and the new Human Torch thing.
That was good.
That was a good book.
Yeah,
Human Torch thing number 2 was pretty good. It's a little, it was fun. It was like a fun little adventure book.
Because Fantastic Four is coming back eventually.
Yeah. Now, I wanted to bring this up. I went to the comic book store the other day, and they gave me Marvel previews for free. And it shows you all the books that are coming out in the next couple of months. And if you turn the pages, there are book upon book upon book. Captain America, Infinity Countdown, The Hunt for Wolverine, Captain America Legacy, X-Men Legacy, Exiles, all these books. And it's full of pages. I don't know how many, 103 pages, all different books. I am not interested in a single one of these books. I'm lying. I'm interested in 2 of them. There's one book I want to know about, The Hunt for Wolverine, because in the Legacy book, when Wolverine died and he was put into that statue?
Right.
Well, they found the statue and it was empty. He broke out of the statue somehow. So they're going to be hunting for Wolverine. So I want to read that. And there's one book called Domino. I'm not familiar with the character, but she's not a new character, I don't think. She looks like kind of like Harley Quinn. Different color scheme, but Gail Simone is writing this one, and she's the writer who did Red Sonja. So I want to give that a shot, see what that's about. That might look interesting, but it's so many books, man. There's just so many different titles. There's like 15 different X-Men books. There's X-Men Gold, X-Men Blue, X-Men Red, Dark Phoenix, Resurrection. There's all these books. I don't know. So I don't think I'm gonna give too many of those a shot. Champions. What else is in there? No thanks. Right. All right. So I think it's time to hear from our fans on social media.
It's time once again for your favorite segment. What time is it?
Social shit time!
All right!
All right, so it's been a little busy on social media lately. We had some fun things happen on social media. We got some new followers on Facebook I want to talk about. But first, we want to always give our number one fan a shout out. Kate says, my favorite toy, because we did a toy episode 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
She says, my 5 favorite toy universes when I was growing up were the Cabbage Patch Kids, My Little Pony, She-Ra, Rainbow Bright and Care Bears. So thank you for that, Kate. Something else from Kate says she keeps missing our poll questions. Anyway, her favorite toy when she was growing up was the Snoopy snow cone machine. Did you ever have one of those?
I did.
I had one of those. They just shave the ice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I never got to play with it.
Never
got to play with it.
We never like re-upped the syrups. Like once you were out of the syrup, like you never played with it again. She also said if you ever want to go vintage toy hunting, Joe, there's a guy in Brooklyn who owns his own shop called Dan's Parents' House.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like a flea market in Brooklyn kind of thing. She said check that out. Phil Batista posted something on our Facebook when we did the toy episode. He said, this makes me feel old as hell. I had a few of these. The toilet guy, Ecto 1, and he put a picture of the Ecto Charger pack.
Okay.
From when he was a kid. He said, the toilet guy, Ecto 1A, Ecto Pack, Ghost Trap, and a couple of others. He was obsessed. He said, hashtag don't cross your streams. Oh, this was funny. We did a Rick and Morty episode, right?
Yep.
And it was a special request from Librarian Kate. Librarian Kate has never seen Rick and Morty.
No, that's what she wanted, recommendations.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
I was under the impression she was a Rick and Morty fan and wanted to know what our favorites were.
No,
Oh, okay.
she's never seen it. She wanted recommendations.
Oh, okay.
Steve
Very
doesn't
good.
listen to
I
you
don't.
at all.
Yes, I do. I listen to everything she says.
Not a word.
She says, I'm listening to the Rick and Morty episode. I started late because I've been sick, but congratulations, you sold me. I love the Love Potion one sounds hilarious, and the Sex Robot one sounds funny too. And I told her, make sure you watch them in order because there was continuity stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You make sure you watch them in order. So it'll be more funny if you get all the jokes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. She's a lot of Kate stuff today. She said, "Yay, I'm higher than Sebi on the #1 fans list. Also, happy to come on the show whenever you want to guest."
We should rectify that.
Okay, let's rectify it.
I don't know if Sebi's a fan as much as he's
or is he an intern?
Part of the show.
Yeah, I would say he's backstage.
Yeah,
he's backstage.
He hasn't known me and Joe for like 20 years.
Yeah, he's part of the cast.
Okay, you say so. I think Kate's part of the cast too. Then
she has been on the show.
That's true. That's true. Maybe we have to get her on the show. We can call in now. We can get phone calls.
That's true.
Paige, your girl Paige,
Steve
Mike.
wants part of that ass, part of that cast.
Oh shit. At Travel Page 1. This is your girl, Mike. I've never been more thrilled and honored to be a number 2 in my life. So you are number 2, Paige, right behind Librarian Kate. Thank you for that. Now, this is the lovely young lady that won the Star Wars posters from us. Her name is Elena. She is passing us on to her friends. So we have like 7 more extra followers on Facebook.
Huh.
And because I was like, oh, we got a lot of likes this week, much more than usual. And I checked out like the first, the top 4 that came up, and they all have mutual friends with Elena.
Oh, cool.
So thank you very much, Elena, for that. And she also gave us a comment. She said, at Dinner Podcast, were you guys fans of 90s sci-fi shows like Twin Peaks and The X-Files? Would love to hear your opinions, especially in light of the new reboots. I didn't watch Twin Peaks or The X-Files.
I watched X-Files. I didn't watch Twin Peaks.
Oh, so what do you think?
I haven't watched the new ones.
Okay.
So.
Heard the new Twin Peaks is great.
We'll watch it and get back to you.
Yeah, I'm always looking for good sci-fi.
I didn't know there was a they're redoing X-Files?
They've been redoing it. They're on their second reboot season, I think.
I had no idea. Is it the same cast? Or
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I would do 90s sci-fi.
Yeah.
You can do like
Unsolved Mysteries?
Seagate. Was it Seagate?
Sequest?
Stargate?
Sequest and Stargate. One show. Seagate.
We should make that cartoon.
Doctor Who?
I never watched Doctor Who back then. I don't really watch it now.
Yeah, no, me neither. Yeah. I'm just saying I was just
But
trying
there was
to
lots
name
of
shows.
good
StarQuest.
StarQuest.
I don't even know what's StarQuest.
No, I said it wrong. It was
What's
Sequest.
What's Sequest?
You don't remember what Sequest was?
No, not at all.
It was like Star Trek, but in a submarine.
I have no idea.
Underwater?
No idea.
So the first 2 seasons were underwater, right? Then they ended up in space.
Did
in
they?
The 3rd season, I think.
Huh.
Yeah. But it was like Star Wars, but all underwater in a submarine. And there was a talking dolphin.
Yep.
Oh, it was good.
Nice.
And the kid from Ladybugs?
And Roy Schneider was the main character.
He was the captain.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain Schneider. One funny thing that happened was we on Facebook, Marie had...
Poor Marie. I'm so sorry.
I posted a meme of Marie. I went on her Facebook and I robbed one of her pictures where she's a cool picture of her with sunglasses on. She looks real sharp in this picture. And at the top I put Baker by day, and at the bottom I put Murderer by night. And this got a lot of attention.
Did you say I did it?
I said it was Joe.
Then I said you did it.
Yeah, then he said you did it. I said this was totally Joe.
I was on a boat.
Yes, you were.
With his flippy floppies.
Yeah. No
And
floppies.
Can you get the thread so that we can read this out. But Librarian Kate said that we should do dessert and a podcast, make it like a spin-off show. So I was like, no, I think a better idea would be if she came on the show and me and her would have a show called Steve Tastes or Steve Eats Marie's ... Because everything that you put into the title is just funny. Steve Eats Marie's cookies, Steve Eats Marie's cream puff, Steve Eats Marie's whoopie pie, Steve Eats Marie's cannoli, Steve Eats Marie. What else was there, Joe?
Hold on.
He's trying to find it. But Steve eats all the Marie things.
Well, I saw the picture, yeah.
All right.
And then Joe went off. On it.
I came back, I saw the picture, and it's like 84. I'm like, I can't read 84 comments.
46 previous texts.
Yeah, see?
All right, so you said cupcake, cream puff, cookies.
Yeah.
We got cannoli. Then I came up with ladyfingers, snickerdoodle.
Steve Eats Marie's snickerdoodle.
Cinnamon roll.
Steve Eats Marie's cinnamon roll.
Carrot cake, croissant, whoopie pies, Twinkie.
Then the whoopie pie took off. The whoopie pie took it to another level.
Yankee Doodle, Devil Dog, Ring Ding, Yodel.
Ho Ho.
Marie said ho hos.
Okay.
Fruit pie.
Yeah. Yeah, this got weird.
Yep.
This got weird. But it was fun. And then Phil said something like totally off topic. And I was like, don't get off topic, Phil. Focus. We're talking about Marie's whoopie pies. Yep. Focus. But that was funny. Also want to thank Not For Nothing Radio for the cool stickers.
Yes,
those are really cool. The Hulk stickers are really nice. Appreciate that. And the last thing I want to bring up is if you're on Instagram, check out a kid named Austin Burrows. Austin Burrows is a guy I follow who's like a part-time artist, does art on his own. I showed you the Batman that I bought from him. He's having his first child, and as a struggling artist, he's trying to make some money to have this baby with. And or to support the baby when it finally comes. So he's selling hand-drawn art prints. They're really, really nice. They're mostly Batman. He's very, very good at drawing Batman. I bought one from him. It's $20. It goes right to his little baby's fund that he's creating. So check him out. I'm going to try to get him out for an interview too because he seems pretty cool and he does great work. All right, but that seems to be about it, guys. That was a good show. Join the conversation on Facebook.com/dinnerandapodcast. Check out our Instagram and our Twitter handle @dinnerandapodcast. You can email us any questions and comments at dinnerandpodcast@gmail.com. Big thanks to Andrew Brookes for the amazing artwork that he does and the amazing animations that he creates for our YouTube channel. Check out those by searching Dinner and a Podcast on YouTube. And you can see Andrew's other work by visiting andrewbrooksportfolio.com. I want to thank Alejandro Rosado for making us our amazing artwork. You can follow him on Twitter and Instagram @AleroArt. Will Shelton for our awesome theme song that you hear. Follow him on SoundCloud @William_Shelton. And lastly, a big thanks to Tony Wolf, who's the voice you hear on all the bumpers during the show. Follow him @TonyWolfness on Twitter and Instagram. And until next week, I'm Steve.
I'm Joe.
I'm Mike.
Suck it, Sale.